Hey guys, we're live. We're here. It's good to see you guys. It's good to be back on the show. We're feeling sexy. We're feeling ready to do the show. Pam Bondi is awful. Like, she is the worst of the worst. I firmly cannot believe that she is still in the position she's in. I think that Pam Bondi is a level of incompetent that even I could not accomplish. Like, look, I think I would do, okay, maybe I wouldn't do a better job than Pam Bondi. I wouldn't know what to do in her position, but she absolutely needs to be fired over the ineptitude, her inept handling of the Epstein files. What up, Jay? What up, Jay, my brony bro, dude? You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club, oh my god. No, overall, I think that the way this has been handled, the way that everything has been handled regarding Epstein and all this shit, like, I'm done, dude. Give me a second, you guys. I gotta... let's see... Give me just a few more moments, my brony bros. What up, Jay? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to still kind of wake up. I got up a little bit late. Raj of God says, Garza, what up, Raj? My boy, dude. We got my boys, dude. We got everybody in here. We got a bunch of sexy beasts in the house. I'm doing something real quick, you guys. The Michael Garza show. The Michael Garza show could not be complete without me checking something. Okay, interesting. Give me just a few moments, you guys. I gotta get something. We're brony bros, dude. We're brony bros, dude. We're pink brony bros. And we dance at the gay club, oh my god. We're just having fun on the stage in our hooves. We're wearing man thongs down at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on crapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. Now we're gonna talk about Pam Bondi. She needs to be fired. It's pretty obvious at this point. I don't know what else anybody could say to change my mind. I'm pretty sure everybody's thinking the same thing I am. Just fire her, dude. Pam Bondi needs to be fired. It's just so fucking obvious. At least it's obvious to me. I don't know if it's obvious to anybody else. But for fuck's sakes, man. You add me... No, Jay, I don't have moderators. I do not add anybody as moderators, bro. I will never... I mean, I may... Okay, I'll never say never because eventually I may need to moderate. But for now, for right now... Dude, the Michael Garza show thrives on having the chat that is the wild, wild west. Now, I don't like to moderate. I like people to say whatever the hell they're thinking. Granted, if somebody does say something that's, like, racist and stuff, like, obviously racist, sure. Because I don't want to get in trouble. So if somebody starts splurting the N-word everywhere in the chat, then I'm obviously going to, then I'm obviously going to ban them. But... that sort of thing. I'm going to be smart about it. I'm always smart about it. But yeah, we're going to talk about Pam Bondi, dude. The way she acted like a total Karen during that little meeting that they had. I don't know where they had it. She needs to get fired, dude. Trump needs to fire Pam Bondi. That's all there is to it, dude. Trump must fire Pam Bondi at this point. I just don't know what else you could say at that point. Do you guys think that Pam Bondi needs to get fired, dude? Because I think she does, dude. I don't like it when people lose their jobs. I really don't. But in this case, dude, she is so bloody incompetent and does not know how to do this job. She needs to get fired, bro. E.T. says, if Garza adds mods, we're protesting. Absolutely. We pride ourselves in not being Karens. Like, I think overly moderated channels are, I call them Karen channels. I think when there's too much moderation, I think it muddies the waters, and it muddies the waters of trust. I mean, I trust that most people are going to be well behaved, so I don't even bother nannying them. I don't even bother. And by the way, I trust that my community will report people who are doing terrible things in the chat. I trust my community. Give me 1 second, my bony bros. You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my God, I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong down at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fabbing at the Pink Brony Club. No, I don't want... Yeah, sure, why not? You know, it would be kind of funny, though, to give people a moderation status who don't deserve it. It would be fun to make all the bad people the moderators. That would be hilarious. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. I'm up, and my balls are on the floor. Everybody's looking at me, calling me a whore. And I heard that there's a messed up place where all my brony brothers can cream pie in my face. I'm having erotic dreams of creaming in Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been so good to me. Oh God, what have you done? You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my God, well, I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong. Okay, so we're gonna watch the rest of Pam Bondi totally dropping the fucking ball, by the way. Okay, so we watched the first half of this last night. We're gonna watch. This is part 2 of what was going on last night. So this is part 2 of an Asmund Gould reaction of the Pam Bondi testifying before the Judiciary Committee. Let's see what happened, man.
How much longer do we have to go? Is Don Lemon in jail? How long did that take? Get the fuck out of here.
Way. Right, and I absolutely...
You don't talk about that.
I have been talking about it and actually helping with these issues. But we're going to move back to you.
I bet we are.
Yes, of course, because you're here to testify. That's what the whole point of this endeavor is. So, of course, we're moving back to you. It is all about you. So...
She's acting like a high school girl.
as we've heard, she
Yeah, Pam Bondi's. Not only is Pam Bondi acting like a high school girl, she's just. She's like she's a Karen. Pam Bondi's a Karen. Donald Trump, fire this Karen. Get her out of her position. Pam Bondi is terrible, okay? Just fire her, please, for the love of Pete. I usually don't agree with the left on many things, but I agree with them on this. Fire Pam Bondi, please. Also, if you fired Kash Patel, I would not blink an eye either. In fact, honestly, I think Kash Patel is just as incompetent as Pam Bondi. I think both of those people need to be fired. Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, just fire them both, dude. Fire them both. They're just so fucking terrible.
She took the fifth in response to every single question in that committee hearing. And her lawyer dangled the offer of clemency. Should Donald Trump pardon?
Do you guys think that Pam Bondi, not Pam Bondi, sorry. Do you guys think that Ghislaine they're both Karens, so it's tough for me to kind of mix them between each other. Do you guys think that Ghislaine Maxwell's going to get clemency?
Or commute.
I'm starting to wonder, bro. I'm starting to wonder.
Instantaneously, without a second of hesitation, if what she can say will lead to the convictions of 5 noteworthy and powerful people, absolutely I would make that trade. It's the morally correct decision. This is such an easy answer.
I agree with Asmund. As much as I hate it, giving her clemency, she knows a lot, man. She was one of the main ringleaders. So at a certain point, you have to give her something. Maybe give her a smaller, let her be in jail for 2 years if she helps with the investigation. Right? Do you guys think that Donald Trump should just give her clemency? So that way she can expose the powerful people who are behind, all the powerful rich elites who are behind all this shit. It's going to happen, man. It's got to happen. It needs to happen.
Duh. Of course. But only after it leads to convictions. Not immediately. Not preemptively. Like, clemency should be a term of condition upon the success of her making the implications. Disagree? That's what I would do. That's what I would do every single time. Why only 5? Wait, you want to say 10? I'd be 10. 10's fine. Yeah, 10. Okay, sure. It's a matter of degree. Release a psychopath pedo into the world like this? I wouldn't let them have full freedom like that again. I'd just have them in like a area where they're effectively, like they can live a normal life, but at the same time they're separated from the rest of the public, right? That's what I'd pretty much do.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Yeah. I mean, look, I say offer her clemency. Do it. Do it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, of course. Like a halfway house or something like that? Yeah. Witness protection? Sure. It's obviously the right decision to make. I don't know why that. Like, what's frustrating to me is that we're dominated by this emotional reasoning, and you can never actually have an honest conversation about what the right thing to do is. It's very frustrating to me.
True. To some degree, true. If you guys can, though, tap the subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the better. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. Once again, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling, baby.
Should she be released from prison, yes or no? You said you hope she dies there, so I'm hoping the answer is no.
I already answered that question.
Good. I'm very glad. I really like this bipartisan agreement about
when
what
it
should
agrees
happen
with you. But you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska. You don't want to talk about
I talk about her
murdered
all
by
the
a
time.
violent crime.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, boy, Pam Bondi. Dude, Pam Bondi's crashing out, dude. Pam Bondi's crashing out. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Oh, my God. Pam Bondi, she's crashing out, guys. It's just, this is the pure crash out. The purest of pure crash outs. I can't even... I don't know what to say. I mean, this really is a crash out. of epic proportion. I mean, what do you guys want me to say? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what I want to say.
I am not here to testify before Congress.
This has to be her last day, right? This has to be it.
I was saying that yesterday. Like, after this, she's got to get fired. After this, Pam Bondi must, and I mean must, get fired. Hey, thank you, Marvstradamus, for sending a torch for 200 joules. Thank you, bro. Woo! Hey, everybody, give a shout out to Marvstradamus for sending a torch gift for 200 joules. Thank you, bud. Make sure you guys subscribe to my boy right there, Marvstradamus. Subscribe to my boy. Let's keep going, man.
Like, there's no way
You my boy,
Donald's
bro.
watching this and saying,
You're my
"Good
boy.
job."
You're my boy. You're my boy. Yeah. I appreciate
Like,
you, brony brother.
This has to, like, there's no way.
I'm gonna write a rap song for my boy Marvstradamus. I can't rap at all. I'm a hippopotamus. I can't even rhyme. It's a crime. I know I'm the greatest of all time. I'm shaking my ass on the football field. I throw a perfect spiral, and I got the yield. I got the yeets, and I got the teats. I know what I'm doing, and I got the yeets. Everybody watch me shake my ass. Watch myself. Shake my ass. Show me what you're working with. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Shake your ass. Thank you, Marvstradamus, for another 200 joules. Thank you. Thank you so much for sending the torch for 200 joules. By the way, big shout out. In fact, I think I could actually love it on the mobile device. Hold on. Let me go check it out real quick. My pink brony bros. We dance at the gay club. Thank you. Thank you so much for sending the torch for 200 joules. By the way, big shout out. There we go. I just gave you your flowers, bro. I gave you a love. I loved the gift. I just want you to know you're appreciated, man. Thank you. Now, everybody give a big shout out to my boy Marvstradamus for sending a torch for 200 joules. Once again, Marvstradamus, the hero of the stream. By the way, I highlight gifts and I highlight super chats like crazy. So if anybody wants to send, hey, I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys subscribe to this man. He's a legend, Marvstradamus. Anybody who is willing to give a gift during a live stream, I appreciate you. I want to thank you and I want to appreciate you to the fullest extent. Maybe not to the Epstein levels of, I'm not going to appreciate you the way that, Epstein and Ghislaine appreciated people. I'm not going to go that far. No, but I do appreciate you, man. Thank you, Marvstradamus. All right, we're going to keep the 200 joules back up on the board because, honestly, if anybody can beat Marvstradamus, you guys are legends.
Where's JD? Like, bro,
you guys are sexy. Thank you. Yeah, Marvstradamus, you're the man, bro. You're the man.
this guy, like, you're young enough.
Not gonna lie though, I am glazing Marvstradamus's meat right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to glaze anybody's meat right now. I come across as a meat glazer. Some people call me witty. I'm White P. Diddy is why they call me witty. So, no, just kidding. JK. All right, let's keep going, bro.
You know how, like, you know what's going on.
Oh, shit, dude. Marvstradamus just sent buffalo wings for 600 joules. Thank you so much. Dude, big shout out to that, bro. I'm going to give a love and a like. I liked it and I loved it. Oh, my God. Big shout out to Marvstradamus. Thank you so much for the buffalo wings for 600 joules, man. I really, really greatly appreciate that more than you know. Once again, everybody, dude, shout out to Marvstradamus. I'm glazing the meat right now, but fuck it, dude. I seriously appreciate the joules, man. That really does help the channel in a lot of ways. So anytime somebody gifts, you know, the buffalo wings, the torch, even the happy poop yum yums, even happy poop yum yum, happy poop yum yum, happy poop yum. Anytime somebody gifts a happy poop, buffalo wings, anytime somebody gifts a torch or a disco ball, I appreciate all the gifts. I appreciate Super Chats, gifts. It does keep the channel growing. It keeps the channel flowing. It does allow me to buy equipment if I need it. So, yeah, any Super Chats and gifts, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are incredible. Thank you, Marstradamus. You're the man, bro. Let's keep watching.
JD knows what's going on. Marco Rubio, y'all know what's going on. Why the fuck do you not have that? Like, it's just so annoying, bro. Like,
Yep.
it's so fucking annoying.
Without a doubt, bro.
Congress. You are. That is your job today.
You are
That's what you're getting.
obsessed
They won't admit it,
with
pick a bad
Italian.
AG.
So I want you to know that you're.
God, every time I hear Pam Bondi speak, I just cringe. I cringe so fucking hard. You know, she is incredibly tough to listen to, man. Pam Bondi's just so incredible. Like, I don't know what it is about her, but every time she speaks, she sounds like an annoying high school girl that has the attention span of 5 seconds. She's a Karen. Pam Bondi is a certified Karen. I think Donald Trump needs to fire her. Fire her right the now. If Donald Trump, if you watch my show, Donald Trump, if you're a fan of my show, please, for the love of God, do the world a favor. Just fucking fire her. My God, man. If you guys can, though, tap the like button. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. Tap the subscribe button. Tap the like button. It does help in more ways than one, so don't forget to... don't forget to tap the like button. If you can, subscribe to the channel. If you guys think that Pam Bondi's a total Karen, please subscribe. If you guys think that Donald Trump needs to fire Pam Bondi, please tap the like button. Let's go.
Your own DOJ employee, he's recently been demoted and had some other problems, advises on pardons. Do you think he will be advising Mr. Trump on any kind of clemency or pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell?
I'm not going to speculate, and you couldn't even identify properly. That's why you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska.
She's acting, people say, what is she doing? She is acting like a patronizing, nasty, high school sorority mean girl. That's what...
I mean, she kind of looks like one. Not going to lie, Asmund, she kind of looks like one, bro. I don't know, man. This is so crazy. I mean, like, everything that's going on here, crazy. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Fuck it, let's keep going.
What she's doing. This is just typical fucking, like, it's textbook behavior. She's acting like a nasty bitch.
Yeah, she is. Because she's not just acting like a nasty bitch. I honestly believe she is one. She's not acting like one. I think she actually is one. I think she really is that type of person. She's incompetent. She deflects. She is the worst person for her job. Please fire her. I don't really want people to get fired very often. I don't. It's very rare. But there are some people, and I think she'll be totally... By the way, if she resigns or gets fired, she's going to do very well in life. She's probably totally set. She's probably wealthy. I don't think she needs the money. I'm sure that even if she did need the money, trust me, she could go on a book. She could write a book. She could go on a book tour. Pam Bondi will ultimately be okay. She'll go on podcasts. She'll get paid to do podcasts. She'll probably get paid to do her own podcast. So in this case, Pam Bondi getting fired will not hurt her career. I mean, well, it probably will. But it won't hurt her checkbook because all she has to do is tell her side of the story. If she gets fired, she'll just tell her side of the story. She'll go on some sort of book tour. She'll go on The View. But yeah, fire her, please. She's got to get fired. Like, this is one of those situations where... Like, and I don't like to fire people. I don't like seeing people get fired, but she needs to get fired. Like, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
She's still hot? Yeah, exactly. How do you think that? How the fuck do you think that she gets away with it? Do you want to hear? Do you want to know who some of the nastiest, most obnoxious old women are? You know what my dad told me? is that every single time that he would go and he was a carpenter, he was a painter, and so he would go fix up these houses, and the nastiest, most crotchety, bitchiest, most mean old women, if he goes into their house and he sees the photos of them, they used to be hot as fuck. It's because guys have put up with it.
Exactly. Because nobody told them no. Because they were hot. And that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's the reason why.
Identify her.
I mean, then again, I'm not a simp, surprisingly. I am a simp for, let's see. I am a simp for Asmund Gould, I'm not going to lie. I'm a total simp for Asmund. But outside of it, though, I don't simp for women, man. I got my girlfriend, that's all I mean, my girlfriend's the only woman I simp for, so I try not to simp too hard even then. You know, I love her. I want to make sure she's good. I care about her. But, you know, I don't simp.
I absolutely.
I don't simp.
It's embarrassing.
Have been, and her family, by the way,
That's how it is.
appreciates all of the condolences, all of the help, everything
Jesus
that our law
Christ.
enforcement in North Carolina has been doing to help her family. Her family feels well treated. Thank you, and I yield back.
Young lady yields
Oh
back.
my
Gentleman.
God.
Quote, if you come for law enforcement, the Trump administration will come for you, end quote. I want to show you just a brief video. It's about 30 seconds, and I'll ask you a couple questions about it.
Oh my God.
What is it? Is this some Minnesota shit? Is this more Minnesota crap? Oh, duh. It's just more Minnesota shit, dude. God damn it. Oh, my God. No, Pam Bondi needs to get fired for sure. I love by the way, if you guys love Donald Trump as much as I do, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys think that Pam Bondi just needs to get fired, please, for the love of God, subscribe to the channel, man. Just frickin' subscribe. I need you, 'cause I need you, and I want you.
Holy fuck, man. We're really gonna go through this again?
I'm tired of I have Minnesota fatigue. I have Pam Bondi fatigue, and I have Minnesota fatigue. If you guys have Minnesota fatigue, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys are tired of Pam Bondi and think she needs to get fired by Trump, please subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Oh my God. No, bro. Oh.
Yeah, I feel you, Asmund.
I'm former law enforcement. You're disgusting. You are the Nazi. You are the Gestapo. You can't see it. Because you're chasing your pension, right? Your pension. Your retirement, right? That's what runs your life, your retirement. The sad thing is they're not even going to get
You're retiring.
And shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah. Fuck that.
This is insanity, bro. This is insanity.
Yep. Was January 6th up to Epstein? Okay, here we go.
Attorney General Bondi, that man works for you now, right?
Who was that, Congressman?
The man in that video, the one who was in the police-worn body cam footage, the one allegedly yelling, "Kill him," at police officers on January 6th, his name is Jared Wise.
He does work for us.
He works for you at the Department
Yes,
of
he
Justice.
does. He does.
This is an individual whom a federal grand jury indicted for 2 felonies.
Oh, wait, that was footage from January 6th. My bad. I thought it, dude, honestly, I thought it was from Minnesota. I thought it was Minnesota. My bad. My bad. Honestly, riots are riots. Whether it's the right or the left doing the rioting, it all looks the same to me. It all looks the same. Rioters are rioters, whether they come from the left or the right. I do notice a pattern that the majority of the rioters tend to come from the left, because I think leftists are kind of crazy. But there are rioters on the right. There's just not that many, because we're not collectivists. We don't collectivize together that well, and that's a good thing. And maybe a bad thing, I don't know. But I'm not into collectivism, so that's why I vote Republican.
Felonies
Straight up.
and 4 misdemeanors related to his participation in the attack on January 6th. One of those charges was forcibly assaulting, resisting, opposing, impeding, intimidating, and interfering with police with the intent to commit another felony.
Not good.
This is who you choose as the chief law enforcement officer of the United States of America to hire at the Department of Justice. Someone on video yelling "kill him" at police officers,
Well,
right?
I mean, it's not an ideal. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Anybody who's anybody who's rioting, there's not many rioters on the right. There's everybody seems to be a rioter on the left. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest phenomenon. They all tend to riot. They all tend to, not all of them. That's an exaggeration, but a lot of them. A lot of them vandalize. A lot of them riot. A lot of them do terrible, terrible things. And it's so frustrating.
I believe he was pardoned by President Trump.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was pardoned. I don't know if this makes it look worse. I'm pretty sure the optics are not good, I guess. I mean, the optics of this whole thing have been shit from the very beginning. Pam Bondi, the moment she walked into this committee room, it went to shit. It went to pure fucking shit. So, yeah. This is not ending well for her, man. This is just not ending well in any way, shape, or form, bro. In any way, shape, or form.
Absolute crash out. Total crash out.
Yep. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Would your take be if he got shot, he knew the risks? If he was violent, yeah, of course. Rip Bozo.
Pardoned.
Shouldn't do it.
You're right. You're right. Pardoned by President Trump for his offense. Pardoned for yelling "kill him" at police officers. And yet you expect hardworking police officers across the country to believe that you take law enforcement seriously.
It was a mistake for Trump to have done that.
For sure. I mean, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Trump assumed that everybody from January 6th was completely innocent, so he just... I think didn't he like blanket... I'm assuming that he blanket pardoned them all, right? Didn't he pardon pretty much all of them? That was the assumption I went with.
It was a mistake to have done that. There's no reason to pardon anybody doing this. She's really dragging Trump down. Yeah, it was stupid.
Imagine the reaction.
No, it wasn't. It was not a mistake to pardon 90% or 95% of the January 6ers. Because, yeah, sure, of course, those people, it's fine. But the 5% that were actually problematic, yeah, they shouldn't have gotten a pardon.
Folks across the country hearing the chief law enforcement officer of the United States refuse to even condemn what that individual whom you've now hired did. But in any event,
yes,
let's talk a little bit about some of the other divisions within the Department of Justice and what's happened over the last year.
Why would you hire this
You're familiar
person?
with the Public Integrity
Stupid.
section of the DOJ's criminal division. I think it's referred to as PIN. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which presidential administration under which the PIN was first created?
I can tell you what administration that the weaponization was ended under.
I'll reclaim my time. This wasn't a trick question.
You don't get to
Madam Attorney
reclaim
General.
your time.
Madam Attorney General,
because I don't like
Mr. Chairman,
I don't
will you explain
answer
to the witness that
questions the way
that
you
he
like.
Dude, this is not looking good. Pam Bondi's screwed. If Pam Bondi isn't fired today, I'm surprised. The first thing that Donald Trump needs to do when he wakes up in this morning, I mean, it's already 1. It's already 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Donald Trump is at. If Donald Trump didn't wake up this morning and think to himself, I need to fire Pam Bondi. I mean, the signs are so clear. The signs are so fucking clear. Fire Pam Bondi. It's the first thing he should have done this morning. He should have woke up. He should have been like, hey, let's get the press together. Hey, guys, I'm firing Pam Bondi. And that's all he needs to say.
does reclaim his time.
Just fire
Because I
her.
don't answer a question to your
She is so incredibly... She's a terrible Karen.
satisfaction.
Mr. Chairman, Madam Attorney General.
Well, yeah, of course. That's the whole... Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, yes, yeah. As a matter of fact, yes, bitch.
If you guys think that Pam Bondi just needs to get fucking fired, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys love Asmund Gould, subscribe to the channel. If you guys love Donald Trump and think that this Karen right here is making him look worse, subscribe to the channel. We're tired of you, Pam Bondi. We don't want you. We don't want you.
Duh.
Don't want
Master
you, man.
Karen, I know.
Dude, she is an elite level Karen. Pam Bondi is straight up an elite level Karen. Nuff said.
Belongs to the gentleman from Colorado.
The president under which PIN was created was Gerald Ford. It was created after Watergate. I'm not asking a question, Madam Attorney General. The administration under which it was created was Gerald Ford. When you first started as the Attorney General of the United States, there were 35 people working in that office. There are now 2 people working in that office because you have gutted it. How many people work for the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team in the criminal division today?
Can I answer the question about PIN?
I've asked you a question. How many
You've
people
asked me a
work?
question, but you don't
How
want
many
the answer.
people work
I'm not
for the
gonna answer
National
your questions the way you
Cryptocurrency
want.
Enforcement Team? You won't answer how many
I'll
people?
answer PIN.
You.
Oh my God.
I really, this.
This is crazy. This is so crazy. Oh my God. She's gonna get fired. She's gonna get fired. I just don't know what else to tell you guys. All I could say is she's a Karen. All right? She's a total freaking Karen. She is making her life far more difficult than it needs to be. And she is a total flipping Karen. Holy crap, dude.
This is crazy. This is really crazy. Wow. Honestly, like, I expected this to be bad, but this is so much worse than I thought it was.
This is elite
like,
levels
remember
of
back
bad.
in, like, an Elden Ring, where, like, the game came out, and it was even as bad as you... It was so good, it was better than you could ever imagine. It's like, you know, you go through 2 invisible walls, and then there's, like, a whole new area, and there's, like, 7 bosses in it. It's like, oh, my God, right? It's so good. This is, like, the opposite.
Yeah, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. Yeah, this is the opposite. If you guys... We need more subscribers, man. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. We're pretty close. I mean, we're literally only like 1,900 something subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. So if you guys can help a small channel out, tap the subscribe button. We're really growing at a rapid pace. But I think I do see myself as a big channel, not a small one. So yeah, if you can, just help a channel out. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Opposite of that, where it's like, oh, there's no way it was this bad. There's no way she embarrassed herself this much. And then there's invisible walls into levels of embarrassment that I didn't even know existed. This is like, bro, we're doing a PhD on how to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean, Asmund is just right on the money there, dude.
How to be a dumb
Right on
bitch.
the money.
Oh my God.
PIN will not be
you know what?
weaponized.
You know what?
What's
Madam
funny
Attorney
about
General,
this?
I'll say to the chairman.
What's funny about
Chairman,
this?
you know what the answer is? And I think I understand
funny
why the
about
Attorney General
this?
does not want to answer the question. Because you eliminated the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team last year. So I understand why you
Why
don't
would you get rid of that whenever cryptocurrency is bigger than ever and the president's even involved with it?
Well, cryptocurrency is a Ponzi scheme, one way or another. And just because crypto's big doesn't mean... first off, I think crypto's going to die. Because I think people realize that cryptocurrencies are Ponzi schemes and that they're worthless pieces of digital garbage. Literally, when you trade you know what you're doing when you're buying a cryptocurrency? You're taking, like, let's say I get $10, right? I'm going to take that $10 and I'm going to be like, hey, I want to buy a crypto. And then I give that $10 to some random dude in India, probably. And then in exchange for that $10, I have a cryptocurrency. You know what that cryptocurrency is? A worthless string of data. Boo! Mind blown. Mind blown. Yeah, real currency is worthless too. Why do you think I don't save cash and I don't save cryptocurrencies, right? I do not save any current physical or digital currencies. They're both worthless. Do you want to know why physical and digital currencies are both equally worthless and they're both fiat? The dollar is fiat. Bitcoin is fiat. All cryptocurrencies are fiat. It's all fiat. Do you know what the real money is? Nope, not stocks. By the way, stocks are stocks are a form of ownership. Ownership is way different. When I buy shares of Coca-Cola, I am now officially an owner of Coca-Cola on a smaller scale. I get the rewards and privileges of getting a dividend. I get price appreciation. If the company does well, I do well. Company does poorly, I do poorly. It's called an investment. And by the way, stocks, if you think that stocks and crypto are the same thing, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're an idiot. If you think that crypto is the same as stocks, you are financially illiterate to the point that I don't even want to talk to you. I'm grossed out by you. I'm disgusted by you. Seriously, I mean it. If you think that cryptocurrency and stocks are the same type of, or like even in the same world, stocks are so much better. You want to know why stocks are? Because you get to own a company. When you buy cryptocurrency, you literally own a fucking worthless string of data that means nothing in the end. If I own shares of Coca-Cola, I actually own the Coca-Cola company. Not all of it, obviously, but I have ownership stake in Coca-Cola. That is more valuable to me than saving dollars, and that's more valuable to me than owning crypto, because crypto at the end of the day is one of the most worthless, despicable Ponzi schemes of all frippin' time, man. Ponzi.
And he pardoned somebody who was this is the
Tell the American people who works there.
Yeah, I
no one
understand
works
why
there
you don't want to
anymore,
talk about
Madam
Mohammed
Attorney
Solomon
General.
in
So,
your district.
In any event,
Oh, who the fuck's she talking about now, dude? She just keeps deflecting. Stop it, Pam Bondi. You're such an idiot. Dude, Pam Bondi is a fucking moron. I can't. Like, I'm not a big fan. By the way, the people who are asking her questions, they seem kind of like dumbasses too, but they're at least trying to ask questions, and she just keeps deflecting one after another. She can't give a straight answer. She just can't give a straight answer at all, dude.
and
Who
I would
murdered people?
Mr. Chairman, will you stop the clock so his time is not wasted by the witness?
I think that there is one element of this, to give her credit. I think that it is true that Democrats have no problem excusing bad behavior from
Exactly. They excuse bad behavior from their own party, without a doubt. Anytime, by the way, when Minnesota was burning to the ground because Antifa and all the other idiots in the summer of love riots were burning Minnesota down, what happened? Nothing. Tim Walz basically said it was totally fine, allegedly. He didn't do anything. The Democrat Party didn't do anything. All these Democrats complain about January 6th, but they never complain about the rapid vandalism that their own party does. They don't complain about the fact that their own party was vandalizing people's cars, Teslas, because Elon Musk decided to align with Trump. Ooh. They let their own party, they let the constituents of their own party get away with so much, and it pisses me the fuck off. Like, I'm pissed off at Democrats, like, legitimately. I am angry at Democrats. I will never vote for another Democrat again because, one, they excuse bad behavior, they're soft on crime, they let the borders remain open, they're limp-wristed. I will never vote Democrat again. They have no backbones. And if you're a man and you're running under the label of Democrat, I will definitely never vote for you. I would rather vote for a lady running for Democrat than vote for a man running for Democrat. You want to know why? Because Democrat men are weak as fuck. They're the weakest men I've ever met. My dad's a prime example.
their side.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry. Democrat men are pussies.
But they want to
all
hold
I gotta
Republicans to a different standard. Like a good
And
example.
by the way, that allegedly Democrat men are pussies. No, that's just what I believe. That really is what I believe. I'm not look, you know, people like my dad ruined the Democrat Party for me because they all have Trump derangement syndrome and they're all crazy. They're all too crazy. And the problem is Democrats have, and here's the problem, is Democrats have made their politics part of their identity, and that's a big issue to me. You should never make your politics part of your identity. Never make your politics part of your identity, because it shouldn't be. I may love Donald Trump. I think he's the man, but he's not part of my identity. I think he's cool. And yeah, I talk about him on my channel. But outside of that, dude, I'm focused on shit that matters to me. Politics really doesn't matter to me at the end of the day. It only matters to me when I'm streaming. When I stop streaming, I stop thinking about this shit.
Example of this is John Jones, or whatever the fuck his name was, and I think it was in Virginia, where he was making all of these statements about how he wanted to kill, this political opponent of his and his family. And it's absolutely true that they don't hold each other to a high standard.
Yeah, because here's the thing: but if they started, by the way, if these Democrat senators or whatever, I don't know if these are senators or House of Representatives, I have no idea who's in this committee. All I know is this. If you started holding Democrats to a higher standard, they'd all turn against you because Democrats don't have standards. Most people who vote Democrat don't really have standards. They're lazy, and they would be mad that you would try to enforce standards on them. They would be mad, and they would vote you out of office. So basically, the reason that a lot of these Democrat candidates are in office is because they kissed they kissed the various asses of their base at a rapid scale. And so a lot of the Tim Walz is a great example. Tim Walz is a great example of an incompetent person reaching high levels of government, all because he's really good at kissing ass. All he has to do is kiss ass. The best kiss ass in the Democrat Party tends to win. If you can kiss the base's ass very well, you're going to win. All you have to do is make them feel good about themselves and tell them it's okay to vandalize. Not allegedly. But that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. They're telling their constituents that it's okay to do terrible things. That's not the right way to do it. The problem is you're never getting, and the problem is a lot of people who vote Democrat also, I feel like they got fiction brain, and fiction brain's a real thing. I don't know. I will never vote Democrat is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is I'll never vote Democrat because the party's just too crazy for me. The party's too insane. It's a bunch of delusional twats, and they're all woke as shit. And woke is annoying, dude. Woke people frustrate the shit out of me. You know what? I could go on an entire rant about woke people. I'm going to try not to. Because I'm already heated. I'm already mad. I'm trying to calm down. All right? But don't get me started on how much I cannot stand a woke person.
In my opinion, you need to hold both of them to a high standard. And you got to go after them, and you've got to go after people like Pam Bondi. You've got to go after all of them. Because at the end of the day, neither of these people, both of these people, are playing for their own team.
You guys, by the way, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help quite a bit. Don't forget to tap. If you guys are tired of Pam Bondi and you think she needs to get fired, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys love Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and hope that J.D. Vance gets to be president in 2028, please subscribe to the channel. We love Vance on this channel. We're J.D. Vance fans for sure. Straight up. We are J.D. Vance and Trump fans. So please subscribe to the channel if you guys love Trump and Vance. We got to keep the momentum going, man. I want to get Vance. Here's the thing. I want to get Vance elected in 2028, and I want to be an influential voice for J.D. Vance. I love J.D. I think he's the man, dude. I love J.D.
And both of these teams, you're not on it.
Very generous with allowing extra time when we have these
So that's what
little
I think.
disputes.
I understand.
You got the time, Mr. Goose?
I might as well ask
No one's acting in good faith?
the
No.
chairman these questions.
I'd be happy
because
to answer
what
some
is
of your
what's,
questions.
No, they're
what's
not.
profound, the questions I've
Profound?
asked,
The crime in your
I've
district.
asked, Mr. Chairman,
What the fuck does this have to do with
are
it?
not trick questions. They're not gotcha questions. They're actually basic questions about how the Department of Justice functions and the unwillingness of this Attorney General to answer them in good faith. When a member of Congress asks how many people work at the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team and the Attorney General refuses to answer it,
Yeah, why'd you get rid of
it
it?
is not a coincidence.
Okay. All right.
It's because she eliminated the team. Why? Because her boss, the President of the United States,
Hey, Donald Trump's the man. You keep Donald Trump's name out your mouth.
is making money hand over fist.
Let's go.
$1.4 billion over the course of the last year through cryptocurrency holdings.
Probably more.
And what's wrong with that? And look, by the way, crypto sucks. I think crypto's a Ponzi scheme, absolutely. And by the way, this has been one of my major criticisms of Donald Trump. I don't like the fact that he's got his own crypto token. I don't like the fact that he thinks that cryptocurrency is legitimate when it's a total Ponzi scheme with no intrinsic value. That pisses me off. It pisses me off to the core, and I don't like it at all. It pisses me the F off.
think
Bruh.
what is happening at the Department of Justice is a disgrace, Mr. Chairman. And I would...
Yeah, I agree with that. Department of Justice, Pam Bondi needs to get fired. I agree with this guy. Pam Bondi needs to get her ass canned, all right? Allegedly.
urge you
Yes.
Allegedly.
gain control of this hearing. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.
Yeah. I would ask the gentleman, does he agree with the standing up of the Deputy Attorney General for dealing with fraud? That's something that's happened in this administration. First time. You talked about Penn. That happened with this Justice Department.
We're talking about this committee.
Mr. Chairman,
Isn't it crazy how, like, everybody is just trying to cover up fucking scams and crimes? Like, you just have a bunch of retards
wild.
up here, right?
It is
that
wild,
are just
bro.
lying to
It
each
is
other,
crazy.
misrepresenting everything, and then trying to cover up each other's scams. It's really amazing. It is. This is so... it's beyond insufferable. It really is, isn't it? But yeah, I can't believe this. It's unreal. Well, how does this even happen?
Oh, it's pretty obvious. I mean, incompetence happens very easily. People... Sadly, when people who don't deserve to be in the position they're in are in there, things go wrong. Things go poorly. That's just the way the world works.
From New York, recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Bondi, I went over to the department yesterday for a couple of hours to review some of the unredacted materials. And I am looking forward to your detailed explanation for why you have withheld almost half of the documents, which is required.
Can you imagine that? Every single conspiracy theory, except for like 5, have been confirmed with half of the documents. I wonder what the other half is going to be.
That's crazy, yeah. Like, all these conspiracy theorists that we all called crazy, and we all called them nut jobs, like everybody was like, oh, Alex Jones is crazy. Yeah, it turns out Alex Jones might have like a near 100% success rate with all of his conspiracies. Like, the dude was on track. The dude was on fleek. The dude was on point. Alex Jones, we should have been worshiping the ground that man walked on. Alex Jones was right the entire time. I love Alex Jones, bro. Alex Jones is correct. By the way, if you guys love Donald Trump and Alex Jones as much as I do, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys think that Alex Jones was right about a lot of his conspiracy theories, please subscribe. If you guys believe that Donald Trump is the greatest president of all time, please subscribe to the channel. I'm tired of people telling me otherwise. You know, whatever. You guys can get mad at me. I don't really give a shit. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel, bro.
Really? Wait, can you imagine that? Like, we're gonna find out that there's Garza is real. We're gonna find out that yes, Hillary Clinton is a lizard. Like, we're gonna have bro,
the lizard people. Oh my god.
Conspiracy theory community is gonna be dead.
There are some, by the way, there are some theories like the whole lizard people theory. I think that that's a stretch. That's when conspiracy theories go a little too off the rails. There are some conspiracy theories that make perfect sense to me. But the whole lizard people conspiracies, I mean, if that turns out to be true, then I'm going to eat my words on that. But holy shit, man. Holy
It's going to be
freaking
dead. They're going to be
shit.
invalidated.
By the bill. Now, obviously, there are 3 million documents, so I didn't get through much.
Yeah, we're going to find out Cthulhu's
But
real.
one thing I didn't see was the client list that you said you had on your desk a year ago.
Yeah, I wonder how she's going to respond to this. I really do. I'm curious because this is not going to go well, dude. She's crashing out. This, like I said, Pam Bondi is having the craziest crash out of 2026 I've ever seen. Maybe the craziest crash out of all time. This might be the crash out that gets her fired. This needs to get her fired. Pam Bondi is severely incompetent. People need to call for her resignation. She needs to either resign or she needs to get fired. One or another.
I did, however, find a couple of important documents. An 86-page prosecution memo from the Southern District of New York and a draft indictment from Florida against Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirators. For reasons that I cannot understand nor are permitted by the bill, they were still redacted, even for members of Congress. So, Ms. Bondi, will you commit right here to immediately providing those two documents in unredacted form to members of Congress?
Please, for the love of God, can she not deflect? Will she actually answer a question without deflecting? Will she actually be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get the client list out to the public. Let me show you the clients of Jeffrey Epstein.
Not a complicated question.
Well, I guess it is for you because you have a law degree and those are privileged.
Okay.
What does that mean? What? I don't even know what that means. What does she mean by that? I am so fucking confused.
They're not privileged, but we will discuss that.
Isn't the law of Congress overruled that anyway? Like, I'm pretty... Dude, I told you, bro. Like, I told you, just complete...
I can't stand her, dude. Pam Bondi, please. I have never been so angry at an individual in my life. I didn't know much about Pam Bondi. I barely pay attention to her. But the more I see her, the more I can't stand her, and I just hope that Trump just... Please, Trump, fire her. Fire her, please. Oh, my God. She's awful.
Complete fucking crash out. What's keeping the actual victims from running around and outing the people that abuse them? They're probably afraid. But I agree. I do think that some of those people need to come out and say what's happening. Like, I don't know what the other outcome could be, but I just don't feel comfortable, like...
I don't freaking know either, dude. This is insane. If you guys can, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys think that Pam Bondi needs to be fired ASAP, please subscribe. Let's go.
Putting a lot of pressure on victims like that to be like, no, it's actually your responsibility to do what the government won't do. Like, I think it's a little bit unfair.
Later. I also found an email that I have right here from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell that was unredacted. And it included notes of statements that Donald Trump made about his prior relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, there is no reason for this to be hidden from the American people. There is no privilege. There is no attorney-client privilege. And I see you're checking with your staff. And I can assure you, staff, this is not under attorney-client privilege because it was sent from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell. Will you commit to publicly provide...
Hold on, my Monster Energy drinks were delivered 17 minutes ago. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. Appreciate it. I kicked the box, John Hancock. I kicked the mother effing box, bro. I kicked it.
Writing the unredacted version of this so that the American people can understand the extent of Donald Trump's lies about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
They should release this.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Like they should.
Let's go,
of course,
bro.
People deserve to know this, for better or for worse. They do.
You're about as good of a lawyer today as you were when you tried to impeach President Trump in 2016.
Oh,
Have you
my God.
apologized?
What does that have to do with this?
Yeah. She sucks, dude. She sucks so bad. E.T. says, oh my God. E.T. is wondering, how do I get YouTube to stop recommending T-Men to my feed? Oh my God. Here's the thing, E.T. I think it's because YouTube actually knows what you're into. Just kidding, bro. That's funny shit, dude. That's funny. I love this. This is great, dude. If you guys love Donald Trump, if you guys think that Donald Trump just needs to fire Pam Bondi, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys love Donald Trump and you guys think that everybody's overreacting to Donald Trump, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, if you think that Pam Bondi needs to get fired, subscribe for the love of God.
Honestly, next time they should just go to your local sorority, get the drunkest, bitchiest 19-year-old, and just have her fill in for Pam Bondi next time.
Oh, dude, absolutely. You wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the freaking difference at that point. When I look at this girl, I'm thinking, oh my God, exactly, 19-year-old drunk sorority girl.
Nobody will be able to tell the difference. Just get a blonde.
Nobody would.
So people will be
Nobody
like, oh,
would.
yeah, sure. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
For that in 2019.
So
Amazing.
will you
Apologize for
unredact
that.
this? Will you
were
unredact
lead
this?
counsel on that. Privileged.
I'm asking you, will you unredact this?
Privileged.
Privileged, of course.
Privileged.
It's privileged.
What is that? What does she mean? What the fuck does she mean by this, dude? This is so confusing. I am more. The more this goes on, the more I hear her answers, the more confused I get. I don't even. She has like such a short attention span. I don't even know what the fuck is happening. Hey, I want to let you guys know, though, the more gifts we get, so if you guys can, tap the gift button and give me a happy poop yum yum, or just give me whatever gift you want to give. It does help the channel grow, and I will highlight the gift on the stream live. I love highlighting gifts on here, so anytime somebody gives me a gift, I highlight it like crazy.
For, what? Privilege for what?
We look forward to discussing this more. Now,
It's so
these are
fucking annoying.
obviously
Yep.
improper redactions.
And let me
to
stop for a
protect-
minute.
I'm
No,
talking.
no.
I'm
if they're
talking.
not privileged,
Quiet.
don't yell at me. If they're not
Mr. Chairman, would you
privileged,
stop the
though
clock?
you
This is
used-
on your time. It's not on Mr.
If they're
Goldman.
not
Even though
privileged,
you used
What a crash out. This is embarrassing.
This is bad, dude. This is bad. I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say. I can't, dude.
your
if we review
improper
them and they're not-
redactions.
you'll like my answer.
To
if we
continue
review
to
them and they're not
protect
privileged,
Donald
belongs to
we
the
will
member.
be happy to release them.
We'll
after
stop the
review.
clock. We'll stop the clock. Time belongs to the member. Go ahead.
Even though you used improper redactions to protect Donald Trump and other predators associated with Jeffrey Epstein, you did the exact opposite thing with the survivors and victims of this scheme.
Total fuck up.
So their identification information was really the only thing required to be redacted, and it was not. And it's clear this was not a mistake. This was not by accident. This was not because you only had 30 days when you really used 75, and that doesn't even include all the hours last March that you were redacting it. But I'll tell you why it's clear it wasn't a mistake. There is an email entitled Epstein Victim List. There are 32 names. One is redacted.
Yep.
31 are not. So someone looked at it and decided.
Someone look. Yeah, I want to know who did that. I want to know who did. Was it some intern? Did they have interns working on this? What pisses me off, I bet you anything, they were basically interns working on this, because, and I bet the leaders of the FBI were like, let's just pass this off to the interns. It'll all be okay. And maybe they knew that the interns would make mistakes. Absolutely. Hey, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. If you guys think that Pam Bondi just needs to get fired at this point, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys love JD Vance, subscribe to the channel. Let's go, dude.
To redact something. And I will tell you that that is clearly intentional.
And I bet inside of the government system, there is a tool that they can reverse and look at who made the redaction on 31 or whatever the fuck it was.
Absolutely.
And that's, you got to go and ask.
They have audit logs. They should have audit logs. And if they don't, if there's no way to audit who actually redacted that, that's bullshit. I don't know what sort of old-ass fucking software they're using, but they should be able to figure out who did that. They should.
That person.
Absolutely.
Why did they do it wrong?
To intimidate these survivors
Okay,
and victims. Now, in an interview last week...
How will you tell me that's intentional?
In an interview last week, Deputy...
So you just fucked it up on accident? You just accidentally erased all the victims' name on accident?
Insane, man.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay, great. Well, now I don't need to worry.
Hey guys, don't forget to send a gift. I read and I highlight all the gifts. So if you send a gift or a super chat, they get highlighted and they get appreciated. So feel free to give a gift. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do something that's gonna be funny. This is gonna be hilarious, you guys. Interrupt. It's gonna be hilarious. I think I spelled interrupt right. Hold on. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I spelled interrupt right. Whoop-de-doo. Good for me. I'm the man. I can spell, surprisingly. Yeah, that's right. There is two. Okay, I got it right. Cool. I'm the man. Yeah, Trump is covering up everything, man. If you guys can, though, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow in more ways than one. It keeps my pee-pee feeling bigger than it really is. I got a small wiener. So, sadly, I got a small pee-pee.
The Attorney General Todd Blanche
You can't go off script.
said that any victim that wants to speak with the department has done so, hopefully. Well, thanks to the incredibly brave people sitting here behind you, we can actually ask them if that's true. Now, would the survivors and victims who are here please stand up one more time? Just by show of hands, how many of you or your loved ones actually have met with the Department of Justice and provided testimony and estimate and evidence?
Let me guess. Nobody's raising
None.
their hand? Okay.
And of those of you who have not met, which is everyone, how many of you have reached out either individually or through a lawyer or representative to offer to provide testimony and evidence? All of them.
So anybody acting in good faith, what they would do if Pam Bondi...
Hey, if you guys think that Pam Bondi crashed out hard, please subscribe to the channel. If you think that Pam Bondi just needs to be fired by Donald Trump, please subscribe. We're done. We're done with Pam Bondi. We're so sick of her.
Who was acting in good faith right now is she would just say, you know what, turn around, I'm sorry, I'm going to meet with you guys right after this. That's what anybody, like if she was acting in good faith, that's what she would do.
Which she's not, by the way. She's absolutely not.
So anything that's not that is not good faith. You see, like, anybody knows this if you've ever bought and sold things illegally. You have to operate on a higher standard of trust. If somebody shows up and they bring 4 of their friends and it was supposed to be one person, you can't work with that person again. If somebody tries to sell you something and it's not what you were buying, well, you can't work with that person again because you're not operating in good faith.
Yep. In the moment that somebody operates in bad faith, you cut ties with them on a business level. Absolutely. 100%, bro.
You're not doing, because somebody that doesn't want to fuck you over is going to do exactly what they said they were going to do. So any deviation from that is in a beneficial way towards the other party should be treated as if it is intentional.
Yep.
I don't know why people don't understand this.
And of those of you, all of you who have reached out, how many of you were denied or ignored by the Department of Justice?
Wild.
Yes.
All of them. And despite the shameful and despicable efforts by Ms. Bondi and her department to intimidate you, how many of you are still willing to speak to the Department of Justice? All of them. Well, Ms. Bondi, it looks like you have some more witnesses
Gentlemen, this
to
time
talk
has expired.
to, and I yield back.
We will.
Yeah, everybody in this room is pissed at Pam Bondi. They're like, dude, Pam Bondi, you're a piece of garbage. Dude, she is so incompetent, man. Please, Trump, fire her. Trump, just fire her, dude. Please, fire Pam Bondi. That's all I'm asking you to do, bro. Fire her and then hire somebody more competent, and also fire Kash Patel. I'm so sick of that weaselly bastard. He seems so weaselly. I don't like weaselly people.
Go to the good gentleman from North Carolina, Congressman Knott. Thank you.
May I have a moment, Congressman?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Here we go. Here's the photograph. This is why he wanted...
What are we doing? No. She's... Oh. I'm so done with her.
...to repeat everything that had been said previously on Epstein.
Why aren't you explaining why you didn't meet with the victims? Just explain that. That's what matters. Like, just explain, like, who...
I'm actually shocked she never met with the victims. I really am. I am, like, legitimately shocked. I'm shocked she never met with them. Why did she not meet? Hey, Michael Thompson, what up, brony? My brony bro, my pink brony bro. Give a round of applause for Michael Thompson, everybody, my boy. Democrat diversion, you think so? I mean, maybe. I mean, it could be. Yeah, Pam Bondi's just... Dude, Pam Bondi is a moron. By the way, if you guys think that Pam Bondi is just unfit for duty at this point, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys love Donald Trump and think that Pam Bondi just needs to get fired, please subscribe to the channel. We're just done with Pam Bondi on this channel. So subscribe to the channel if you guys are ultimately done with Pam frickin' Bondi. I am. I know I am, for sure. I can't stand her, dude. I cannot stand her. She is just terrible. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you love JD Vance 2028, baby. Let's go.
Who's this retard? Who's the retard?
This is his state, New York. You probably don't even know who...
There's a retard in New York. I had no idea. What did he do?
This is Wahid Mohammed from Afghanistan.
Yes, because
Send him back.
no longer a prosecutor.
Convicted of assault. Wow, he represents New York. Wow.
Send him back. Like, this is what's so annoying to me. Yeah. Okay, send him back. Right. Put him in a coal mine. Send him to El Salvador. Send him back to Afghanistan. I don't give a shit. Who cares?
Yet he...
Yeah, I don't know what this has to do with anything. It just feels like diversion after diversion after diversion.
doesn't care about the illegal aliens convicted of crimes. Assault and homicide.
They're both bad.
No longer a prosecutor, so he doesn't care about his constituents.
And it's crazy that you went in and you were prepared to print out photos of things that are totally unrelated to this, rather than actually talk about the topic. I hope.
I just can't believe she's just basically refusing to answer any of the questions is what she's doing. She's straight up refusing to answer the questions, without a doubt. Hunted.
I hope that there are no conservatives or Republicans that are bending over backwards to defend this, because this is the kind of retard behavior that nobody should be in favor of. Nobody should be trying to rationalize this or anything else. Yes, Democrats bullshit and they do this too. Definitely. But anybody that's going around there trying to justify this behavior is a moron. Absolute, total, someone in the chat defending it. listen, I understand that Democrats don't hold each other accountable and everything, but like, am I
No,
the
they
only
don't.
person? Like, this
Never.
person is clearly not representing my interests as a citizen.
Yeah, you guys subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting close, but yeah, please subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one, so do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. Please subscribe, though. It helps. It helps a lot.
Citizen. They are not representing my interests. High guard layoffs, I know, we're going to get to it, but we have to finish this. This is more important, even more important than high guard. But I know. So I am not being represented as a voter.
Agreed.
That's why I didn't
I agree
vote.
with that.
I didn't think they would represent me. I was right. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
The pug play. What up? Good
Here we
morning,
go.
pug. I love pugs, by the way.
Yeah, they're
Pugs are my
playing
favorite
El
dogs.
Salvador, Miguel Palacios.
So real quick, I just want to say that pug dogs are my favorite. What up, the pug plug? My boy, dude. No, I really do. I think pugs are like the coolest dogs in the world. They're so sweet. I love them. They're adorable. I love all dogs, but pugs have a special place in my heart, man. Yeah, no, if you subscribe, great. Dolphin Tactic, if you subscribe, great. If you don't, great. I don't really care either way. Not everybody is meant to be a subscriber because not everybody wants to be, and I will never force that upon anybody. Never.
So wait a minute. A Mexican in somewhere in America set something on fire. So what does this have to do with Epstein?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm so confused, dude. I am like on a level of confusion that I don't even know anymore, man.
really, like, well, wait a minute. No. You see, so that Miguel, no, wait, hold up. So, bro, guess what? He set some shit on fire.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Furman, Flores.
Dude, Pam Bondi is on a level of incompetence that I can't even... I'm trying to measure it.
Laugh out loud.
I'm trying. Hey, thank you, Faded Light, for subscribing to the channel. Once again, everybody give a round of applause to Faded Light for subscribing to the channel, man. This is amazing. Thank you for tapping that subscribe button. I'm going to put it up again.
Laugh out loud.
Yeah, she is disgusting. I'm not a big fan of Pam Bondi, dude. I think she's just a rotten human being. She reminds me of a sorority girl. Don't forget to tap the like button too. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So please don't forget to tap that like button. The more likes, the better. It really helps the channel in more ways than you could ever imagine. Let's keep going.
Ramales.
Right. From what? A Guatemalan?
Mexico.
From Mexico. Okay, so a Mexican, what did a Mexican do?
Rape.
A Mexican raped somebody. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about the
She's got
70% of
another
immigrants who are detained without a criminal conviction or
Stop
arrest.
the clock. Stop the clock. Time belongs to Congressman Knott.
Crazy.
Questions recognized.
Uh-huh.
From New York.
So
recognized.
anyway, that's it. And send him home. Yeah, it's so fucking embarrassing, man. She changes the subject every...
So that dude 87 is saying Trump is making her do this? Really? You think so? I don't know. Is he? Is Trump actually making her do this? I don't think so. Well, I think that she's just deliberately incompetent. I think she's just a naturally incompetent person. But then again, maybe she's just maybe she's pretending to be incompetent. I have no clue. It's confusing as hell. Hey, thank you, Coleman. Give a shout out to Coleman Wadsworth. So the two people who subscribed within about roughly a minute of each other, we got Faded Light
out loud.
and we got Coleman Wadsworth. Let's give a round of applause to Faded Light. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Woo! Everybody give a round of applause to Faded Light. And then we got to give a shout out to Coleman Wadsworth.
Out loud.
Thank you, Coleman Wadsworth. I appreciate it, bro. That's the sound of my cheeks clapping, by the way. But yeah, if you guys can tap the like button, it really does help the channel grow. The more likes we get, the better. Let's keep going.
Every single time she does.
Questions recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Attorney General Bondi, right here. We are joined in this room by some of the thousands of survivors from Jeffrey Epstein's horrific sex trafficking.
It's a Karen
ring.
showdown.
They have shown
It is
such
dude.
incredible courage.
Asman is right about that, dude. It is a Karen showdown, without a doubt. 100%, bro. A total Karen showdown. And it's crazy. It really is crazy.
in speaking out,
Karens versus Karens.
in demanding
That's what they should call this. Karens versus Karens.
accountability
Without a doubt.
to bring the predators and pedophiles to justice. The Epstein Files Transparency Act required your Department of Justice to disclose the perpetrator.
Donald Trump, please, for the love of God, just fire her. If you guys think that Pam Bondi needs to get fired, please tap the like button. If you guys think that Donald Trump really needs to fire her, please like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. But thank you, guys. Let's keep going.
Connected with Epstein.
You know what really makes me mad at them? Is because she gives these fucking retards, like this stupid bitch, like she shouldn't even be in the government at all.
Yeah.
Like if it was up to me, she wouldn't even be in the country. Why the fuck are you giving them any ammunition that's accurate? Why are you giving them a reason? Why are you giving them any legitimacy? It's such a massive mistake.
Epstein's criminal activities and to redact the information of survivors to protect their identities. Let me show you what actually happened. First, in violation of the law, your department has shown a pattern of redacting the names of powerful predators. Here behind me is one example of an email from Epstein to a man whose name was redacted. The email reads, quote, "Where are you? Are you?"
Give me one moment. We're gonna we're gonna analyze this email here in just a second. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say, bro. Crazy. I'm shocked, man. I mean, I guess I'm not too shocked. The level of incompetence actually does make some sense to me, because these are incompetent people. I mean, there's just... what can we really do at this point except for just accept the fact that these people are incompetent? Like, it's wild to me. It's crazy. Let's download that real quick. Hold on. I'm downloading something real fast. I gotta get a GIF on here. A GIF. Some people call it a GIF. I call it a GIF. Some people call it GIF. Some people call it GIFs. I'm testing out something real quick. Oh, it doesn't have a... what the hell? Do I have to chroma key this shit? Hold on, you guys. I might have to chroma key this image. Color key this shit. I'll probably have to download a fatter version of it. We'll do 512 228. That sounds better. 512. Okay, got it. Give me another moment, you guys. Sorry, we're doing some technical things. If you guys can, though, tap the like button while we're doing a couple technical things. I'm trying to figure out something about I'm trying to do something real quick, you guys. Hold on. Here we go. Cool. All right, subscribe now. Probably put that in the center of the screen. Transform, center screen, center on screen. And then we'll do a color key on it real quick. Usually we have to do a color key on these. So you guys are getting a little bit of an education. Sometimes when you have something that has a white background or a black background or something, you have to do what's called a color key on it to get rid of the white background. So sometimes you have to do a straight up color key to make it all work out. Give me a second. You see, you add a filter in Stream. If you're using Streamlabs or OBS or using regular OBS, you could do this just by using color key. So let's see. Add filter, color key. You guys are getting a small education here. We'll go custom color. Key color is white. Yeah, it should be white. Here we go. Yep. So that basically gets rid of all the white on there. And it keeps... kind of still looks like shit, but I'll take it. Let's see. Subscribe now. Yeah, it still kind of looks like shit. It needs to be transparent. That's the problem. And when it's not transparent, that kind of sucks. So if you guys can, though, subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to sort out a couple of technical difficulties. And there might be one that's actually straight up in the transparent realm. Let's see. I'm looking for like a royalty-free subscribe button. And, or at least not a subscribe button, but kind of like something to encourage people to subscribe. And, some of these really suck. Some of these are good, but some of them just kind of blow. Let's see. That one's kind of good. That one. No, that sucks. That sucks. That kind of works. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. Okay, I'll take that. That's a very good graphic, actually. Holy shit. We'll download the 512 version of it. Give me a second, you guys. We're doing a couple modifications real fast, and just give me another moment, you guys. We'll get back to reacting to this shit. I'm sorry. I know the audience is about ready to turn on me. I know the audience is going to turn on me here in a second. But thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. But we're trying to get a certain graphic up here just for a little bit. And let's see. Subscribe. Simp. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Hell yeah, dude. That's actually kind of a cool little graphic. I like it. Dude, that might be the best free graphic I've ever gotten. Center on screen. Fuck yeah, dude. That's tight. Hell yeah, dude. Hells to the yeah. We'll keep that on there.
Okay, I loved the torture video.
They saw the videos. How about that? They saw the clips.
Only after members of Congress demanded that we see the unredacted files did the world learn the name of this individual, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, the chairman.
Who the hell's that guy? Chairman of China. He's like, who is this dude?
And CEO of a company that had financial ties to President Trump's business and personal ties to Trump's advisor, Steve Bannon.
That is insane. You can't defend that. It's just awful.
Second, the survivors were not similarly protected, also in violation of the law. Here is another email titled Epstein Victim List. We have blurred the names of the survivors for their protection, but your Department of Justice initially released this list of 32 survivors' names with only one name redacted, along with numerous files that disclose not only the names, the emails, and the addresses of survivors, but also nude photographs and even the identities of Jane Does who had been protected for decades until your department released their names. Survivors are now telling us that their families are finding out for the first time that they were trafficked by Epstein. In their words, quote,
through a leak? Oh my God.
This release does not provide closure. It feels like a deliberate attempt to intimidate survivors, punish those who came forward, and reinforce the same culture. That's what
it seems like, man. That's what it seems like in a lot of ways. Yeah, yeah. Fuck. I don't even know what to say, man.
Culture of secrecy that allowed Epstein's crimes to continue for decades. To the survivors in the room, if you are willing, please stand.
Oh boy.
And if you are willing,
it again.
Please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for
how many people are raising their hands, man? I can't see them. Where are they at?
The record that
Can you ask her why? Like, ask her why not?
Single.
Yeah, why didn't Pam Bondi and the Justice Department actually meet with the Epstein victims? What the hell? No, that dude, Trump is the man. Trump is the best. Trump is the greatest president of all time. What are you talking about, bro? But no, Trump is the man. I love Trump. I don't care. I have a right to my own political opinions. I got the right to my own life. He's our president. I like him. I don't think he's that bad. So screw you guys. I'm going to crash out like Pam Bondi. I'm going to crash out hard, just like Pam Bondi is.
Little survivor has raised their hand. Attorney General Bondi, you apologize to the
Dude, this is getting serious, man. This is getting serious, bro. Extremely
survivors in your
serious.
opening statement for what they went through at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the absolutely unacceptable release of the Epstein files and their information?
She should. She should. She fucked up.
But she won't.
It's a fuck up.
Congresswoman, you sat before Merrick Garland sat in this.
What is happening here? I'm so done.
We gotta get rid of this bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta get rid of her. Like,
Abso-freaking-lutely,
I don't
dude.
think that's enough. I think that after they get her out of this position,
Yeah.
they should probably pursue criminal charges.
Oh, yeah. Negligence, incompetence, you name it. Run
They
amok.
should. Like, I mean, this is not like you.
This is
didn't
wild,
do,
bro.
You're not doing your job, and you're not doing your job at the expense of other people. And why is it that that's okay? Why are we letting this happen?
Because we're out of
Why
our
we put
minds.
up with this shit?
We're out of our minds. It's clear. We're out of our minds.
But it's embarrassing. Well, under oath, you go the whole thing. You go as many as you can. We watched the first hearing. She's done the same. You didn't react like that? Well, yeah, probably I didn't know because this is a lot more definitive. You have concrete examples that are one for one that are definitively wrong without, you don't need to be a partisan to think this. You don't have to have, all of these opinions to think this. I don't know what I said on some other thing that happened in the past, but that was very different than whenever you have the information that was not done properly that was just released.
Chair,
Yeah, we didn't have the information then.
Yeah. Agreed.
Attorney General
Guys,
Bondi,
no, can
I'm
I
gonna
finish my
reclaim-
answer?
No, I'm going to
What
reclaim
answer?
my time because I asked you a
Attorney General,
specific
yes, sir.
question
Attorney General
that
can
I would
respond to your
like
question.
you to answer, which is, will you turn to the survivors? This is not about anybody that came before you. It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize for what your Department of Justice has done.
Members get to ask the questions, the witness gets to answer in the way they want to answer. The Attorney General can
That's
respond.
not accurate, Mr. Chairman.
Because she
It
doesn't
is
like the
my
answer.
time.
So,
The answer is Merrick Garland. This is like asking
Really?
if somebody likes pancakes or waffles, and you reply and you say like, I don't know, Saturn. Like,
This is crazy.
It's not even. It has nothing to do with it.
I mean, this is on levels of crazy
Mr.
that I don't even know what to say.
Chairman, I have asked
didn't
a
she ask
question.
Merrick Garland this?
I am
twice
reclaiming
when he
my
sat in
time, and
chair.
when I
will
reclaim my
continue to
time,
answer.
it is
Mr. Chairman, the gentlelady has
I'm
I'm
reclaimed her
not going
time.
to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
The time belongs to the time belongs.
I'm not going to lie. She is acting dramatic. Pam Bondi is. This really is not a good look. This is not a good look, bro. I don't even know what to say at this point. Not a good look. Crazy.
To the gentlelady,
What a great clip. You're trying to avoid, getting clipped in a bad way, and then apologizing to the survivors is getting in the gutter. Like, why would you even say that? Like, it's just stupid.
I don't even know what's happening here. I'm so lost. Pam Bondi's incompetent, bro. Pam Bondi is severely incompetent. Please, Trump, stop. Why do you allow her to be in this position? Why do you allow her? Pam Bondi is single-handedly wrecking this administration. Single-handedly wrecking it.
you have 17 seconds.
Thank you. You're not going to answer this question, so let me just
Chairman,
say this.
I'll direct it to
What
you.
a massive
No, I'm
cover-up.
answering a question.
Chairman, will you restore her time? The witness
I'm
is
not gonna get in
interrupting.
the gutter with this woman.
Stop the
She's
time
doing
and
theatrics.
let me have my time.
The gentlelady from Washington controls the time. The gentlelady has 17 seconds. You can proceed with your final
Thank you.
17 seconds.
What a massive cover-up this has been and continues to be. Donald Trump made the release of the Epstein files the center of his political campaign because he thought it
That's a misrepresentation.
would benefit him. Then you got into office, Attorney General, claimed to have a client list, only
Regular
to
order.
then say that there was no list. Your deputy, Todd Blanche, met alone with Ghislaine Maxwell and transferred her to a minimum security prison. And now you continue the cover-up. And I wish that you would turn around to the survivors who are standing right behind you and on a human level
Chairman,
apologize
Chair now recognizes the chair.
on what you have done.
Time is the
I
gentlelady.
yield back.
The gentlelady, you have no time to yield back.
Theatrics.
Appreciate
I mean, no matter what, Pam Bondi looks like the villain, and she is the villain, by the way. I think Pam Bondi's grossly incompetent. I think that she is... I don't know if she's an evil person or not, but I think she's a piece of... I think she's a terrible person, though. I'm not a fan of her.
that. We appreciate the thought. And I would argue...
What a fucking disgrace, man. It's insane. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, Ham Doggo, I do not blindly agree with Asmund Gold. There are times that I disagree with him, dude. But hey, we're not my fault that Asmund Gold thinks the way that I do. Asmund thinks the way I do for the most part, yeah. But yeah, I think Pam Bondi is very evil, yes. Old Man Game says she's clearly evil, I agree. I think she's awful. She's terrible, dude. Like, she's terrible. She's just a terrible human being. I can't stand her, dude. I think she's just rotten to the core. I really do. Fucking insane, bro. Like, it really blows my mind.
It's the Karen verse. It is. Do you think if victims, if not midterms, they would fight for victims the same as now? Yeah, because it's political.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't even think this has anything to do... Well, there is political theater. There is political theater happening here. But I think it may even go beyond political theater at this point. It may. And I don't know what to do, bro. I just don't know what to do. Give me just a moment, everybody. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Where can I put this? Maybe I could put the center of the screen. I could probably put the center of the screen. That works. Transform. I've been trying to transform this. Let's see. Center on screen. That works. Yeah. That's reasonable. Okay. All right. Let's roll.
It's a good idea for them to do that.
The central issue in the last election, the presidential election, was securing the border. The gentleman from Arizona who knows something about securing the border is up for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Time of the gentleman has expired.
I have a UC, Mr. Chairman.
And that is the gentlelady from Texas.
I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record. El Paso airspace reopened after FAA quickly rescinds 10-day flights restriction. This was published by the Texas Tribune on February 11th, 2026. And it says it was because of an impasse with the DOD over the use of unmanned military aircraft and not triggered by Mexican cartel drones.
Without objection.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. I didn't hear back about the second round of questions. I assume that's not happening. I just want to be able to assure the members, certainly on my side, if not both sides,
that's not a point of order.
No, that every member will get 5 minutes with the witness.
Somebody said the supposed victims could very easily offer up names besides Epstein and Maxwell, so they haven't. You're becoming a conspiracy theorist?
What?
Here, let me blow this up. Why? What am I saying that's wrong? No, we're gonna pull it up. Yep. You've been malding. What am I saying that's inaccurate? Go ahead.
I don't know, bro.
I want to know. It's a very interesting question. You've been mad for a while. Why are you mad? He talks like he's from Britain? Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
I'm eating beef jerky. I just got hungry, sorry. I haven't.
Oh shit, dude, Asmon's eating beef jerky. No. 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 Asmund, don't eat beef jerky while watching Pam Bondi testify about the Epstein shit. You know what beef jerky means. You know what the code word for beef... Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like beef jerky a lot.
Oh, God.
I eat it all the time. It's like the only thing I eat.
Oh, God, no. Asmund. Asmund, no, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Oh, God. Asmund, come on, man. Come on, bro. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to Zaddy.
Jerky, y'all shut up. Don't tell me you've been tapping around. You've been tapping around on this, like, for what? I don't understand this.
It's pretty funny, man. I love it.
Ridiculous. They've been interviewed by FBI, just not the administration. Then why can't she explain why they didn't interview him?
I don't know.
Why didn't she just say that? I don't even understand, because if that interview was sufficient, then why wouldn't they say that? Why explain to retards? Because that's what you have to do. You're in front of Congress, you're an elected representative, and you have to explain what your process is between, like, solving this problem that people want to see solved. That's why. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but this is just, it's taking a while. Their so-called victims are gonna release their own list. Where is it? Oh, have you ever thought about, like, I'm just gonna ban you because you're not answering, you're not engaging in anything. You're just talking.
There'd be 5 minutes for
it's not even like
you get 5 minutes.
anything.
Yeah,
with the witness. Okay, very good.
Yeah. Okay. And Are you?
It's like I ask a question, you answer, you bring up something different. It's like exactly what we're watching.
Next. Gentleman from New York is recognized.
Like, I answer your question directly.
Mr.
You
Chairman,
don't answer questions
I
directly.
want to begin by acknowledging the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's horrific abuse who are in the room with us today. I want to thank all of you for your bravery in speaking out. I want to say that you and the other survivors of these heinous crimes deserve better from this Department of Justice. In particular, it is shocking that the department did not redact the names of Epstein's victims, but it did redact the names of their abusers. I don't know whether this was done out of incompetence or whether it was deliberate and malicious, but either way, it is completely unacceptable.
Yep.
Even more troubling, the DOJ has failed to bring any of these perpetrators to justice.
You know what I would do?
Instead,
I would ask if they can go, if inside of the government system they can figure out.
Yeah, Pam Bondi absolutely needs to be removed. I think she's a total rot. I think she's one of the major problems here in a lot of ways. I think Pam Bondi absolutely, they got to kick her out, dude. They have got to kick her out. She has been a major problem in all this. I'm so sick of seeing her. I'm so sick of hearing her. Like, Pam Bondi is a Karen. She acts like a 19-year-old sorority girl. She's nothing but negative qualities. Pam Bondi is a walking red flag. Pam Bondi is straight up a walking red flag. That's all she is. That's all she is at the end of the day. And if nobody can, if you guys can't admit that, what the hell? What the hell is happening here? If you can't admit that she's a walking red flag, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. And it's pretty obvious that she's a walking red flag. Come on, you guys. You know I'm right. At the end of the day, you know I'm right. Oh, God. We have Chaos Whisperer saying that she's a goddess. You're a simp, dude. If you're simping to Pam Bondi, Kash Patel needs to go too. Kash Patel and Pam Bondi just need to be fired. Fire both of them. For the love of God. They either need to resign or they need to get fired. I don't even know. But I am so sick and tired of both. So sick and tired of both. That's right. I'm tired of Kash Patel. I'm tired of Pam Bondi. I think they're stupid.
Who made which redactions and why? Like, because that's what I would ask. Is like, because if they can figure out who made which redaction, because it was done electronically, by the way. And the reason how I know it's done electronically is that even the words that were not redacted, like, you could copy paste them over and you could get the information, which means that this was an electronic thing and it wasn't done by hand with, like, whiteout or something and then put onto the internet.
Okay.
Is engaged in a relentless pursuit of Donald Trump's perceived enemies. I want to focus on just one example. The Attorney General of my home state of New York, Tish James. This DOJ has been hell-bent on securing an indictment against Ms. James for something, anything, simply because she held Donald Trump's companies accountable for years of financial fraud. And indeed, the department manufactured an investigation against her for alleged, quote, mortgage fraud. But the U.S. attorney leading the investigation, Eric Siebert, a Trump appointee, refused to bring charges against Ms. James because there was simply no evidence. Unfortunately, a prosecutor who refuses to do Trump's bidding has no place in this DOJ, so Mr. Siebert was forced out. Trump could not contain his fury that he expressed to you in a social media post addressed to you by name. I'm sure you've seen it. Quote, I fired him, and there is a great case, he wrote to you about Mr. Siebert. Then we moved down. We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5 times over nothing.
Okay.
Justice must be served now. And obviously, you followed that order. Lindsay Halligan, Trump's former defense lawyer who had never prosecuted a case in her life, was installed to replace Mr. Siebert. And it was clear that part of her mandate was to go after.
I'm going to put a few names on the board. These are some of the people who subscribed, and I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. You guys have been a major part of the growth of this channel, and I just want to give you guys your flowers, some of you people. Let's put some names on the board.
Loud.
These are just some people who subscribed over the last 2 days. I'm just kind of randomly pulling them out here. Just a few people within the last 2 days.
Laugh out
I want
loud.
to thank everybody I can who subscribed. Let's keep watching this, man.
Miss James. Halligan immediately sought an indictment, which a court dismissed because Halligan was illegally
Laugh out
put into
loud.
the role. But your department was undeterred. And not once, but twice, it tried to indict Attorney General James in separate courts. Both grand juries rejected you and refused to indict her.
Okay. Laugh out
It is
loud.
practically unheard of for a grand jury to refuse an indictment. In 2016, it happened in just 6 cases out of over 150,000 offenses.
That's a lot.
And you had it happen twice in the
Laugh out
same
loud.
week in 2 different courts. That must have been humiliating. And now there are reports that you are continuing to investigate her.
What does this have to do? Like, I mean, really, it's like, did she do something wrong or not?
Yeah.
The amount
Laugh
of
out
resources
loud.
that have gone into targeting Attorney General James, months of investigations.
Like, I don't even care
Yeah.
about this because, like, I mean, they absolutely tried to bend the rules to push for the most extreme
Laugh out
punishment for
loud.
Trump. They absolutely did that. And so now he's doing that to them. Well, you shouldn't have started this game if you didn't want him to play it too. Like, that's too bad. Like, I don't give a shit about this at all. But it has
Laugh
nothing
out
to do
loud.
with it, whether this retard gets arrested or not. It doesn't matter. It should be based off of whether they broke the law or not. I mean, really.
Multiple failed indictments is astounding.
Yeah.
Since your own prosecutors
Laugh
told you
out
that there
loud.
is not enough evidence to support a conviction, it's clear that you were going after her simply because she held President Trump accountable and he wants to punish her. And she is just one name on a long list of
Laugh
Trump
out
political
loud.
enemies that DOJ is reportedly targeting. From Jerome Powell and Lisa Cook at the Federal Reserve to James Comey, numerous Democratic members of Congress.
I think they should have gone after those people too. Like, I'm of the
Laugh out
mindset
loud.
that I like the fact that Trump went after these people, and I also think that he should go after the Epstein people too. I think it's all bad. I think we should be doing this constantly. Like, we don't do this enough.
Laugh out
John Brennan,
Yeah.
Jack Smith, Democratic officials in Minnesota, Chris Krebs, Miles Taylors, and more. And those are just the ones we know about. In contrast to these politically motivated investigations, grasping at something they can
Laugh out
charge their
loud.
enemies with, we now have concrete evidence of disgusting criminality revealed in
Yep.
the Epstein files. So I really have just one question for you. How many of Epstein's co-conspirators have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even investigating?
Oh God, it's gonna be she's gonna give a bullshit
Laugh out
answer.
loud.
She's gonna claim that it's a witch hunt or something. She's gonna claim that like they're targeting her. And hey, thank you, Marcus, for subscribing. I appreciate the subscribe. Everybody, give a round of applause to Marcus for becoming a new subscriber to the channel. Subscribing is completely free, so don't forget to tap the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're currently at 8,127, it looks like. So whatever you guys can do, just the simple act of subscribing really helps us. And yeah, if you guys love Donald Trump as much as I do, please subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
First, you showed it. I find it.
How many have you indicted?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Excuse me. She's a Karen. Wait, what else can we say? We've already said it a million times. I'll say it once. I'll say it a million times. She is a Karen. She's a Karen, dude. Hey, thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Charles Anthony Telescotti. I just put your name on the top of the screen. Everybody give a shout out to my boy. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, though. It really does help out quite a bit. Make sure you guys subscribe to Charles Anthony Telescotti. Telescoy. Sorry, I'm saying your name incorrectly. My bad. Yeah, she's terrible, dude. Pam Bondi is the worst. Like, I can't stand this. I can't stand this lady, dude. She's just so bad. She's just so bad at what she does. It's crazy. But if you guys can, tap the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. We're trying our best to get to 10,000. So the simple act of subscribing really helps this channel get to the 10,000 marker. We're almost to the finish line. Well, it's not the finish line, but we're almost to the goal. So 10,000 subscribers is the goal. Let's keep it up, guys.
You see that RBG tactic works.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question.
She
the way
mad.
I want to answer the question.
No,
Your
you're gonna answer
theatrics
the
are
question the
ridiculous.
way I asked it. How
Chairman
many have you
Jordan, I'm not
indicted?
going to.
Damn, dude. She's just being defiant. Like, she... Donald Trump needs to fire her. I don't know what else to say. It's terrible. Like, Pam Bondi is the most incompetent woman I've ever seen. Straight up.
Get in the gutter with these people,
How many
but
of you-
I'm going to answer the question.
How many have you indicted?
Again, the time belongs to
Reclaiming my time.
the time belongs.
I think it's very
Reclaiming
interesting.
my time.
I think it's very
Reclaiming my
interesting.
time.
And you can
when
reclaim
he
your
talks
time,
about they
Reclaiming my
indicted.
time, Mr.
The
Chairman.
president said they
Close the
indicted
clock.
him twice.
Mr. Chairman, please
They
stop the
sure
clock
did.
and
And
stop
he
the clock.
indicted. Oh, here we go with
Committee
these
will be in order.
theatrics.
Jesus.
Time belongs.
This is a shit show. This is the definition of a shit show. This is garbage. Holy crap. Holy crap, dude. If she's not, like, I'm gonna look at that. How much do you want to bet if I look up Pam Bondi? If I look up Pam Bondi on Google News right now. Pam frickin' Bondi, bro. Hold on. I gotta check my messages real quick. Hold on. Nick Cage, bro. Hold on, give me 1 second, you guys. My buddies are sending me some pretty funny memes right now. Dude, the silver market's crashing. Fuck yeah. It's not crashing as hard as I want it to. I want it to crash harder. How hard is gold crashing? That's the important question. The most important question is how hard is gold crashing? Because I really do enjoy buying gold on the dip. That is one of the ones I like to... I tend to frequently buy gold when it dips. It's one of my favorite dip buys any time of the day, all day, every day, any day. Yeah, I love buying gold on the dip, though. It's just, it's in my nature, bro. It's in my nature to buy gold on the dip. I also love buying silver on the dip, though. Whenever silver crashes hard, dude, I tend to, buy 1 or 2 shares of P-Silv, which is actually one of my favorite closed-end funds to get. SLV's not bad. SLV's a good ETF. It does a really good job of narrowing down the spot price of silver, so I really am I'm an SLV fan for sure. Yeah, let's see. Silver 69.32. I only have 10%. Let's see. Yeah, I'll buy another share of that. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just into silver. I think that silver is just one of those It's a good commodity. It's a good precious metal. I love silver, so I was buying some silver on the dip. But yeah, I'm a silver addict. I love it. Let's keep going.
The gentleman from New York. We will give you a few more seconds.
I honestly, one of the things is that, like, I think that they need to bring back canings in, like, the Senate and stuff.
Canings? No, I don't know if that's a good idea, bro.
Because, like, whenever I see, like, for example, this happens in a lot of the Balkan countries pretty regularly. I mean, let's be honest, it happens pretty regularly. Where, like, there's a wrestling match in the Senate. Like, if you've got your guy in there, you know, Dmitry is your guy, and he's going to throw down against Vladimir, and he is ready to wrestle Vladimir onto the fucking ground on the Senate whenever they're both wearing three-piece suits. It's like, you know that he is in it for the love of the game, right? He is. Dude. He's ready to do that, but like for whatever fucking reason, we don't have that here. Like
we should, dude. I think that I think that they should. Honestly, Asman's onto something. I wouldn't mind seeing some wrestling on these floors. I would not mind seeing some wrestling on the floor. Sometimes you got to just wrestle. I'm about that, dude. I'm about to get the baby oil out too.
Gotta bring that back.
Get that baby oil out.
We'll do that, but when you ask the question,
like turkey, yeah.
You may not like the answer, but she gets to answer.
The question was, how many of Epstein's...
They don't like the answer, Chairman,
my time.
because it's honest.
Reclaiming?
So
It's
he asked
honest.
a 4-minute question.
Restore 45
and
seconds,
I am
Mr. Nadler,
going
please,
to
Mr. Chairman.
Answer.
I mean, you can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch. Not on our time. No way.
Just answer the question. It's so easy.
And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you. Because
oh, you don't tell me. Oh my God, this is a Karen crash out of epic proportion. This might be the most epic Karen crash out I've ever seen. Pam Bondi is the queen she is Queen Bey. She is Queen Bey of the Karens. All the Karens look up to Pam Bondi and call her Queen Bey. All right? Pam Bondi has now been officially named the Queen of the Karens. I now anoint Pam Bondi with my sword and queef that she is now the Queen of the Karens. Official. I mean, I don't know if the Michael Garza show has the ability to make official declarations about people or things. But if Pam Bondi is not the Queen of the crash out, she's the Queen Karen. Chat, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Is Pam Bondi not the Queen of Karens? Tell me I'm wrong. Come on. Tell me I'm wrong. You know I'm right. You know that she is the Queen of Karens, and she is crashing out so fucking hard, bro. She is crashing out harder than anybody I've ever seen, bro.
Saw what you did in the Senate, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
How fucking pathetic. You don't tell me.
You don't tell me. Hell no.
I should get back at least
Yeah,
45.
dude, this is such a... This is the greatest crash out of all time. This 100% is the greatest crash out I've ever seen.
We will give you a few more seconds. I said that already.
45 seconds.
Okay, I'm timing right now, Mr. Nadler. Go.
All right.
My time. The answer to my question, how many of Epstein's co-conspirators has she indicted, is 0. You have been the Attorney General for a whole year, and your DOJ fired the lead prosecutor of this case, sat on evidence this entire time, and claimed falsely last July that there were no more leads.
An obnoxious
Took an
man.
act of Congress for you to finally release part of the Epstein.
Hey, thank you so much. Vark Ward, by the way. Let's give a shout out to Vark Ward. Thank you for subscribing. Let's put Vark Ward's name back up on the board. Let me put a few people. Here's just a couple people. Some people who subscribed over the last hour. I want to give them their flowers. Let me put them up on the board. Thank you, Faded Light.
Loud.
Faded Light, thank you for subscribing. Coleman Wadsworth, thank you. Marcus, thank you for subscribing. And Vark Ward, I want to thank you for subscribing as well, man. To all you guys,
Laugh out loud.
give a shout out to the subscribers, everybody. That's the sound of my cheeks clapping, yeah. It's always the sound of my cheeks clapping.
Laugh out loud.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Files.
You know we pay her.
When you did,
that's crazy,
you
right?
included personal information about the victims while protecting the names of abusers.
Time of the gentleman
None of
has
the perpetrators
expired.
have been brought to justice, but enormous resources
Time of the
dedicated
gentleman
to
has
pursuing Trump's
expired,
enemies.
and
It's
obviously
clear
there
that
was-
under your leadership, the Department of Justice
There
no
was
longer
no
works
question
for the
in
American
there.
people. It works
Order
for Donald
respond to.
Trump. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.
May I answer?
I think our next
May I answer? God, she's so terrible.
questioner, Madam Attorney
You
General.
haven't
is gonna give
answered
time to
anything.
Respond to
Thank
Pam Bondi, you haven't answered shit.
Thank you, Chairman.
all kinds of things. So we will turn to the gentleman from
crazy.
Texas for 5 minutes.
Ms. Bondi.
I mean, this is unreal. This is... I'm stunned. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just don't. I don't know what to say.
You go right ahead. I'm over here. The time is yours.
Thank you. First, he brought up the president saying they indicted me twice. They sure did. They tried to impeach him twice.
Laugh
and
out
you,
loud.
Mr. Nadler, were one of the leads on the impeachment. I was on the other side.
Pam Bondi, shut the hell up, dude. I'm so done with Pam Bondi. Hey, I want to give a shout out. Thank you, D. Thank you for taking
Laugh
the time
out
to
loud.
subscribe. I really appreciate it. Once again, I want to thank D, Varkward, Marcus, Coleman Wadsworth, Faded Light. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Those are just some of the people who have subscribed recently. Yeah, so thank you guys for tapping subscribe one more time. Let's give another shout out to Faded Light,
Laugh out loud.
Coleman Wadsworth, Marcus, Varkward, and D. Thank you guys for taking the time to subscribe. I'm putting your guys' name on the board. I want to give you guys your flowers because you deserve your flowers on this one. So I appreciate you guys. Let's keep
Laugh
going.
out loud.
I lived that with you. During impeachment, you said the president conspired, sought foreign interference in the 2016 election. Robert Mueller found no evidence, none,
Laugh out loud.
of foreign interference in 2016.
Yeah.
Have you apologized to President Trump? Have you apologized to President Trump, all of you who participated in those impeachment hearings against Donald Trump? You all
Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I mean, like, she is right on that. Donald Trump did not deserve to get impeached. He didn't, because Donald Trump actually is a good president and he hasn't done anything wrong. That's the point.
Laugh out loud.
should be apologizing. You sit here and you attack the president, and I am not going
She makes Trump look bad by doing this. She does.
to have
Yeah,
it. I'm not
well-
going to put up with it. You know,
I mean, her crash outs are making him look bad. She's not answering any questions. She's acting like a Karen. And the worst part is she doesn't realize how much of a Karen she truly is. And this is the problem with Karens, is they have a lack of self-awareness. They're not aware of how fucking stupid they really are. Karens are not these Karens. They're not aware. They have no self-awareness. They just don't, dude. And it pisses. I'm gonna brush my teeth because I didn't brush my teeth this morning. I probably should. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. All right. Here we go. Choose xylitol? Hell yeah. I think that's actually in this stuff. Is there xylitol? No. No, none of that. No, never mind.
All they want to do, all the American people need to know this. They are talking about Epstein today. This has been around since the Obama administration. This administration released over 3 million pages of documents.
Great. How many did you not release? Oh, 3 million? That doesn't sound as good nowadays, huh? You're using 3 million as if it's this astronomical number, but coincidentally, it's also the number that you didn't release also.
Yeah.
Jeez.
3 million.
I wonder.
And Donald Trump signed that law to release all of those documents. He is the most transparent president in the nation's history.
That's cute.
And none of them.
Okay, that's a little exaggerated. I do not believe that he is the most look, I love Donald Trump, but he is not. I repeat, he is not the most transparent president. Not even by a second, bro. Fucking crazy. No, Trump's the greatest president of all time. I can agree with that. Trump is the greatest. What I'm trying to say is that Pam Bondi sucks. I think she's terrible. I think that Trump needs to fire her ASAP. If you guys can, though, please subscribe to the channel. It does help us grow. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers to the best of our ability. But we can't do it without you guys. So please, if you guys can, subscribe to the channel. It really does help us grow in a lot of ways. And the more subscribers we get, the better, man. We're almost to 10,000. We're right there. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. It's not even out of reach. Before it felt out of reach, but now we're so close to 10,000 subscribers. I can taste it. I can taste it on the tip of my tongue. So make sure you guys tap the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow in more ways than one. Now back to the show.
Ask Merrick Garland over the...
She really doesn't like Merrick Garland.
I'm still confused as to what's happening.
I just wish this had something to do with it. Can you imagine if she was this passionate about getting the people that were actually the co-conspirators with the Epstein files? We probably would have somebody arrested by now. But fortunately for us, she's more upset about the Merrick Garland going out there and, some other unrelated bullshit.
The last 4 years,
Mean Girl aura? Yep.
One word about Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why?
Why?
Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now.
The Dow, you're going to talk about the stock.
Wait. Why are you talking? Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude.
Stock market
is over.
And by the way, as much as I love the stock market, it's pretty much down today. So there is no relevancy to what she's saying. I know this was all yesterday, but there's no relevancy for that today. None.
The Dow is
none
over
at all.
$50,000.
Absolutely not.
I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now.
Because the Dow's number and the amount of success it...
True, Trump is not 100% transparent, but he really is. Trump is the most transparent president we've ever had. I agree with that. He's not 100% transparent. No, he's not. Absolutely not. But he is the most transparent president we have ever had. I'll agree with you there. 100%.
Is primarily based off of like 5 companies that are buying and trading each other's stuff like the human centipede. If you remove the 5 most overperforming companies, the stock graph doesn't look anywhere near like that.
Yep.
Like this is it's such a such a misrepresentation. It's unbelievable how dishonest it is.
Oh yeah,
I don't get. And also, by the way, whenever like 90-something% of the gains that were made after COVID were by the 1%. Like after COVID, keep this in mind. Over 90% of the capital gains that were made were completely enjoyed by the top 1%.
Oh yeah, and that's because the top 1% they don't sell their assets. The difference between the difference between the 1%ers and the 99%ers is the 99%ers, they worship cash, whereas the 1%ers worship assets. Totally different mindset. And I have the 1%er personality. I worship assets, whereas 99% of you guys probably worship cash, and you guys think that cash is the end-all be-all. No, it's not. Stocks are the end-all be-all. Real estate, end-all be-all. Gold, silver, actual assets. Save your assets, not your cash. Do not save cash. Not financial advice, just educational entertainment purposes only. But saving cash is probably the stupidest thing you could do because, one, the government prints it in abundance. If you want to be rich, it's not. I mean, if you want to be wealthy, it's not hard. Everybody's like, well, I can't be wealthy. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Bullshit. Learn how to invest. There are plenty of books on it. There is literally a book called Investing for Dummies. If you take an hour out of your day to go to your local library, pick up Investing for Dummies, or buy it, I don't really care. Read through it. You'll learn how to invest, and you'll learn how to think like a rich person. But instead, all you would rather do is take an hour out of your time and bitch and complain. That's the difference between you and me. Yeah, I'm all about stocks, I'm all about gold, I'm all about silver, and I'm all about fucking real estate, even though the only real estate I have is through real estate investment trusts, which are stocks, but I'll take it. I love real estate investment trusts, by the way. I'm heavily diversified in the real estate investment trust sector, without a doubt.
This is not even relevant. It has nothing to do with this. You're talking about the stock market is up? What the fuck?
Yeah, talking about the Dow at this point is severely inappropriate. There's no reason to. Yeah, sure, the Dow. By the way, the Dow is down today, I think. By the way, just because the stock market is at all-time highs doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing. Sometimes the reason that stock market's at all-time highs is because a lot of investors don't have faith in the dollar, so they're all piling into stocks, gold, and silver. That's not always the stock market going up is not always an indicator of a good of good monetary policy. It's not always a good indicator of things. So, but people like, and don't get me wrong, I love it when the stock market goes up because I could sell some of my VT ETF for a bit of a higher price. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, no, I don't know. At the end of the day, I just don't know what to say.
What does the stock market have to do with the Epstein victims?
The S&P at almost 7,000.
Wow.
And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are
Yeah, but inflation still exists, Pam Bondi. What does this have to do with anything? I'm so sick of this lady. Pam Bondi, resign. For the love of God, just resign. Do us all a favor and resign. If you guys want Pam Bondi to just resign, please subscribe to the channel. Help us grow. If you guys want Donald Trump to just fire her, please subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
booming.
Let's go.
That's what we should be talking about.
Why don't we talk about both?
Thank you, ET. I appreciate
great.
you, bro.
It's really good
I appreciate
that's
you.
happening, and that's amazing. We need to make sure that the companies are taxed properly and Americans can enjoy the fruits of apparently their labor. Yeah, sure, definitely. Now, what about the files? Okay, really, yeah, true, great. It's amazing.
Be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's
the question. Yes.
Yeah, what does it have to do with anything?
Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan.
No, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with shit. It has nothing to do with anything. Absolutely. She needs to go. I've said it so much during the stream. Pam Bondi needs to either get fired. That needs to happen. She needs to either A, get fired, or B, I don't know what the alternative is, but she needs to be fired.
Kidding.
Mr. Jordan.
Committee will be in order.
Mr. Jordan, am I going to get an extra 45 seconds added to my...
Yeah, guys, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys are just tired of this, if you guys are tired of the theatrics of politics, I'm tired of Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi just needs to get fired. Fire Pam Bondi. Like, it needs to happen. I don't even know anymore, bro. I don't even know anymore. Just fire Pam Bondi. That's all I ask. Just fire her, please. Put us out of our misery. Fire her.
My time.
The committee will be in order. The time belongs to the gentleman from Texas. Ms. Bondi, the Attorney General can respond.
This is pathetic.
Thank you. The Dow has shattered 50,000.
Stop talking about the Dow. We're not here to talk about the Dow shattering records. By the way, did the Dow go down today? How about this? Dow Jones. Oh, hold on. Damn it. Give me 1 second. Let me think. Okay, so the Dow went to all-time highs. It went here. Oh, interesting. The Dow shattered a record yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or earlier today? Yesterday. Interesting. So the Dow yesterday got up to 50,000 points. Yay. And look at where it is now. It's now down to 49,743. It's a fluctuating metric. All right. By the way, I love the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I'm pretty diversified, so I don't. Here's the problem with the Dow: they only have like 30 stocks, and they're really high quality companies, by the way. The Dow Jones has like the highest quality companies, but it's not really good for growth, in my opinion. At least not fast growth. You're better off having a small cap index if you want really quick growth. Truth be told, but yeah. The Dow has nothing to do with this at the end of the day. The Dow has absolutely nothing to do with this.
For the first time. This is crazy. They said it couldn't be done in 4 years, yet President Trump has done it in...
I can't, dude. I can't with her. She's the worst. She's the worst.
1 year. National median rents have...
Please, Donald Trump, fire Pam Bondi. Fire this biatch.
Fallen to a 4-year low. Thanks to Donald Trump.
What?
That's why
this is hard
they
to
want
watch.
to focus on Epstein and our most transparent president in the nation's history.
Well, I don't even understand this. If this is so, like, all the messaging is so convoluted. Like, did these people even realize what they're saying? So wait a minute. So the Epstein files, there were a lot of Democrats in the Epstein files. So shouldn't you want to focus?
Oh yeah, there were absolutely a ton of Democrats in the Epstein files. Tons. There were some Republicans, but Jeffrey Epstein was a Democrat donor. Just like, let that sink in for a second, everybody. Jeffrey Epstein was a Democrat donor. In a lot of ways, you could say that Jeffrey Epstein was woke. He donated to a lot of woke causes. Good Lord, man.
It's on the Epstein files if it's Democrats in the Epstein files, but then it's not always Democrats in the Epstein files. So then what's the... It's so crazy and dishonest. Like, it's like they don't even keep up with their own bullshit.
They don't.
The murder rate, as I said, has plummeted to a 125-year low, thanks to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
For an unprecedented unprecedented.
No, and we had, and again, guys, like I see that there are some people, there are some cultists that are unhappy. Is even listening to damn Democrats? Garland had to files for years. It's everything to do with this.
Okay.
Do you really think that it is? I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think that it's
What does Mayor Garland have to do with this? Like, I can't believe it's shocking that people are defending Pam Bondi. To anybody who's actually defending Pam Bondi right now, I can't believe you, bro. Why? Why would you defend Pam Bondi? She is just making Trump look worse and worse and worse. She is making the Republican Party look terrible. She herself, I believe, is a terrible, wicked person. I think that she's a total Karen. We cannot doubt, we cannot deny that Pam Bondi is an insane Karen. I think we can all agree on that, right? If you guys can, please subscribe. If you guys think that Pam Bondi is a total Karen, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help us grow. But if you really do think that Pam Bondi is a total Karen and a total piece of garbage, subscribe to the channel. If you think that Trump needs to fire her ass, please subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
An appropriate answer when somebody is asking you about the Epstein files to bring up the stock market? You're here at a congressional meeting. Do you think that that's beneficial? Is that related at all? You're going around and you're playing sides with this. You think she's on your side?
This is infuriating.
Then why didn't she arrest all the Tesla people? Why didn't she?
Please fire Pam Bondi. Please fire Pam Bondi.
Arrest the Minnesota terrorists? Why isn't she arresting the people that are openly advocating for terrorism and fucking assassinations all over social media constantly? Why isn't she going after the companies? Why is Pam Bondi not going after, with the full force of the law, all of the companies that willingly and knowingly hired illegal aliens? I'm going to be honest. I don't have any anger towards the illegal aliens. I get it. You're a Guatemalan. You want to come here. It'll make your life better. You've got to get the fuck out of my country, but I can understand why you showed up. But you know who I really fucking hate? Is the employers, the business owners, the millionaires that take advantage, manipulate.
Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. 100%, dude. 100. Without a doubt, bro.
And exploit the labor of these these South Americans and these Mexico's in the middle, right? These non-Americans.
Hey, honey. Oh, you're looking good. Almost done. Just reacting to one more video. And don't worry, guys, I'll be streaming a little bit later as well. So I plan on taking a walk at some point, but we'll stream. But we're gonna finish this video real quick, and we'll see what. Wow, this is just crazy, dude.
You're stealing my baby.
And they exploit them at the expense of American workers. Because guess what happens? Whenever you're cheating and you're competing against somebody who's not cheating, you beat them. So now they have to start cheating too. Now everybody's cheating. Now it's a problem. So how is that justifiable at all? Like, this is crazy. I must see if there's any response at all. What about the states giving illegals taxpayer dollars? Yeah, you've got to go after that too. Like you said, it's more often. It's so embarrassing. Vote for Trump. I can say this bitch is a snake. This is the problem that people have.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
They're completely like. If you think that this person is incompetent.
Oh, she very much is. Like, dude, Donald, he needs to fire. He needs to fire her, dude. I mean, this gal is a peak Karen, right? Peak Karen. That's all I gotta say.
A smarter person or a better prepared person.
Oh, hey, we just got a bronze medal for 50 joules. Young Dippledick? Hold on. So I want to thank Young Dimple Dick. Thank you so much for that name. Oh my God, that name. I want to thank you for sending a bronze medal for 50 jewels. Thank you so much, my pink brony bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, everybody give a shout out to my boy Young Dimple Dick. God, that name. Why? I'm going to keep that up on the board for a little bit. That's worthy. Make sure you guys subscribe to my boy. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep the gift on the top of the screen. Make sure you guys simp out to my boy, dude.
Or a more competent person would be able to answer these Epstein questions in a better way. Even if you think that she's on your side, her being on your side and doing such a bad job is worse than if she was against you. Because she's making your side look like a bunch of retards.
Oh, absolutely. She 100% is making the Trump side look stupid. Bondi has to go, bro. Bondi has to go. Like, there's no other way to put it. This is one of the worst. This is like the biggest Karen crash out I've ever seen in my life. I'm shocked. I'm shocked by this, man. Like, I'm like blown away. This is wild.
It's like if you want somebody to come up and represent your party and you hire Bozo the Clown to come up and represent the party, should you be on Bozo's side just because he's part of the party? Fuck no. It looks awful. And they're right. It's just again, people that just blindly, Garland had her job in her body. It doesn't matter.
Hey, I do want to thank you guys for viewing this episode, though. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help us grow. We just reached, and I'm not kidding, we got like 30 new subscribers this particular episode, so I want to thank everybody for subscribing. We're up to 8,139 subs. Once again, we're at 8,139 subscribers. So please take the time to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It really does help the growth of the channel. I can't do it without you guys. We're on the road to 10,000 subs, and we're getting there. We're getting closer every day. And the more subscribers we get, the more of a footprint we have on the YouTube algorithm, and the more people who like the stream, it helps too. So even the simple act of even tapping the like button goes a long way. So I want to thank you guys for helping. You guys have helped market this show in more ways than one. And I can't thank you guys enough. So please subscribe to the channel. Let's watch a little more of the video, and then I think we'll just kind of call it quits for now, and I'll stream a little bit later today.
You hate her and be done with it? I do hate her. I do. Absolutely, I do. I think she is awful. She is terrible. She is a dumb bitch.
Laugh
She's
out loud.
acting like a high school girl, and Trump should fire her.
I mean, Asman's on point on this one, dude. Asman's on point. Hey, I want to thank... we got 2 new subscribers on the board here. I want to thank Astra Fizex. Thank you, Astra. I appreciate you for subscribing. And then we got Brody. Brody, thank you for subscribing. I'm going to put your name on the board too. So everybody give a round of applause to the new Brony Bros who've subscribed to the channel. Thank you. Everybody's a Brony Bro. All right? Whether you're a gal, whether you're a guy, you're all pink Brony Bros. And I want to thank you guys,
laugh out loud,
for chilling out on this ridiculous channel. I love it. You guys are amazing.
Today. Absolutely, I do.
Amazing.
The Democrats, the Democrats, what the fuck does this? It's not even about this. Garland at the files for years says anything to do with it. Yeah.
Damn, we just got 4 new subscribers. We're at 8,143 now. What do you know, man? Holy crap, you guys really are pushing out these numbers, man. You guys are making me look better than I am. You guys make me look better than I am, trust me. You guys are basically like, you guys make me look good. That's all I got to say. You guys who subscribe, you make me look better than I am. And you make me want to be better, though. Everybody does. So, you guys are helping you're helping me out, man. You're helping me out more than you know.
Yeah, Garland didn't appoint Kash Patel, who said he was going to unredact them. They never used this as a primary thing. Democrats didn't do anything for years. Now they go after her. Then they're both wrong. I think you're right. You should go after them too. This is the.
I mean, I don't know what to think anymore about all this, man. All this political theater. It's crazy. It's wild.
Mindset that these people have is that they're so captured by partisan politics that they can't think about what the goal is. You're not thinking.
Yeah, they can't see the forest from the trees, man. They just can't. All right, you guys. Well, I as much as I enjoyed watching this Karen crash out with you guys, Donald Trump needs to fire Pam Bondi. That's absolutely, dude. She's a Karen. She acts like a 19-year-old sorority girl. And she needs to be fired completely. So yeah, if you guys think that Donald Trump needs to fire Pam Bondi, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys are just tired of Pam Bondi in general, please subscribe. We're sick and tired of seeing her. You know, Pam Bondi is a big problem, and she's just making not only that, she just makes the administration look even worse. And she's not doing Donald Trump any favors right here. She ain't. She's not doing anybody any favors. She's making America look bad. So that's the way I see it. That's my take on it. What is your guys' takes? If you guys want, feel free to leave comments. But I want to thank everybody for taking the time to like the stream and subscribe to the stream as well. Yeah, the more subscribers we have, the better. It really does help the channel grow. So thank you. We're still trying to get to 10,000 subs, but if you can, you guys make me look better than I really am. So I want to thank you for that. So please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I can't do it without you guys. So the simple act of being a subscriber really means the world to me. So please tap that subscribe button. It's totally free. That's the best part about it, is it's totally free. I will never make you guys pay for anything. That's the one thing about me, man. I don't like to force anybody to pay things. I'm not about that life. But I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button. Thank you guys for being loyal subscribers. And anyway, I'll be streaming a little bit later today. I want to thank you guys are amazing. I know I'm glazing your guys' meat quite a bit. I'm glazing the chat's meat right now. I am meat glazing at a maximum level. I am meat glazing all of you at a maximum level, and I want to thank you for letting me glaze the meats. I'm a meat glazer. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys putting up with my ridiculous sense of humor, but trying to think if there's anything else. Hey, we're at 8,146 subscribers, just like that, dude. Just like that. We're now at 8,146. Hey, we just need 4 more subscribers, so if you guys can, try to get us to 8,150 subscribers. Like I said, we're a smaller channel. We're trying to get to 10,000. I mean, I think of this channel as a big channel, but by all technicality on the YouTube metric scale, we're a little smaller. So if you can, subscribe to the channel, and